The Esoteric Order of Roleplayers present The Great Pendragon Campaign by Greg Stafford, with David Larkins as the Game Master and Desiree Valdez as the adversary.
That's true, you are next to a river.
I am. So I could possibly do a wet
flood that ditch.
Yeah. It'll add 4 defensive value to the ditch.
Wow.
There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Pretty
They're
good.
far less common than movies would have us believe, but I've watched a lot of movies.
And you are next to a river. That's believable.
And it only costs 2 Libra to flood it.
There you go.
It's probably far less common because it's like, you know, flooded ditch, aka mosquito nursery.
Yeah. But I've already got the bees.
Do they have malaria?
No, but
Not yet.
who likes mosquito bites, you know? I mean,
Fair enough.
Guys, I'm already an app 8. I don't think a few mosquito bites will do anything to me.
Are you an app 8? Seriously?
Yeah.
What?
I took a sword to the face. And
That's right.
eased it.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to increase my app this year.
So, yeah, sword spear, they're tied now, apparently.
Sword and spear type. Oh, you're keeping a running total.
Yeah, of who
Nice.
wins when swords fight spears.
All right, cool.
Oh, Dave.
Oh, me.
Oh, Dave.
Oh, me. Alright. Well, at least we killed my aggressor in cold blood.
Oh my god.
At least there's that.
At least David's not the kind of GM to, you know, make a mountain of that particular molehill.
Oh.
Is he?
I don't know about that.
He's like, I'm going to squirrel this away for really an opportune moment. Much later.
The great thing about running a campaign of this length is that I really can do that.
Yeah.
Do you remember when your great-great-great-grandfather said and did this thing?
No, it's
Well, it's
true.
going to fuck you now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I know.
I pulled that when I ran it for Desiree. Like,
So-
I think I had someone come to pay the piper like 45 years later.
Oh, it was a pretty epic revenge. Like,
Yeah.
You're like, I don't even know you.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
got a little
exactly.
pissed. I got a little pissed. I'm like, my character doesn't even know about any of that. And he's
Yeah.
like, eh.
Doesn't matter to me. He promised his firstborn. Doesn't matter that you happened to be his firstborn and he was 48 years old and he died the same year you were born. Doesn't matter.
Oh my god.
So, since I developed and lost that hate pretty quickly, I'm wondering if I should generate like a directed trait, Vengeful Romans or Roman Knights.
If you'd like.
Okay.
Absolutely.
I like that.
That's what he was, wasn't he? He was a Roman knight.
You really,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
really channeled your rage in a very interesting way.
I was
Yeah.
very happy when he died.
He really didn't stand a chance, poor bastard.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if you listened to the recording. I didn't think I was there.
D6 plus 1?
I really didn't. I thought I said I was staying
Oh,
home
5.
till after.
Somehow I missed that. I mean, you know.
Everyone missed that apparently.
Yeah.
They're like, oh wait,
Kinda like,
Kinrain's
oh,
not
you
ready
there?
to kill a guy? No, come on. You're gonna kill a guy. And I was like, no, seriously, I'm
It's one of-
not.
It's one of those situations, yeah.
I like half-heartedly killed the boar.
Okay.
Alright, well I crit my
Uh-huh. What?
damage.
Alright, fine.
Oh, missed its death blow. That's cool.
Alright, well, while we're waiting for Brendan and Renae to arrive, let's go ahead and get started.
Yeah.
Yeah, winter phase.
Yay! So,
High five.
oh yeah. Alright, so yeah, let's do those yearly events.
Alright.
I got a 16.
Okay. That would be bad fortune.
I always get bad fortune for yearly events.
You're gonna be okay with dog control.
She should be fine, yeah. Alright.
She's almost done with that rib bone.
Damn it. Alright, so another d20 roll, please.
A 5.
Okay.
Are you recording?
I am. Let's see. Okay.
Oh God, what?
Yeah. So you had some sort of calamity occur to you over the
Again?
winter. Yeah, I know, right? Last year you fell down
I've slipped on my stairs.
right?
Yeah.
So this year you're gonna roll a d6.
Roll 4. Did I break my ankle again?
No, roll
Same-
another
Oh
d6.
God. I rolled a 1.
All right. So you suffered a bout of insanity for a month.
What? Ah. Hooray.
Hello, sir. Come on in.
So you just missed where I apparently endured a bout of insanity for a month over the winter.
Mm-hmm. How'd that go?
Well, we're about to find out how that go.
Well, you were insane, so. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you were tormented by a specter of guilt for your part in killing the Praetor.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, honestly, I could definitely see something more happening along the lines where I'm really torn in the whole, like, Merlin Uther.
That works too.
Yeah, like,
absolutely.
Glorious thing where,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I'm torn there. I don't really know who
If you,
to believe in, because
I'm not sure if you want to
I don't
check
have
out
a
my
high
improvements or anything
allegiance
for this
to
year.
Uther.
Okay.
But Merlin has
I
kind
always
of
think about it right when he asks.
sucked
I'm
with
like, I
my
don't have
shit
time
a
to
few times.
Yeah.
And at the same time,
And-
Glorious, I hosted in my home and was just lovely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
It was just lovely.
Oh, I know what I was gonna
build.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been like a
Money making
fumbled
something?
Bailey.
homage or
Fortification. Wait, it costs 10
Although I did
I'm
succeed
building the
at
same thing.
last time.
I can do that.
So yeah, I think that's
After last year.
I think he probably is
Yeah,
having
right,
some internal
exactly.
turmoil over
Yeah,
allegiance
that's-
there
so
and what
what's-
to believe.
Under
So
fortifications.
the insanity could have manifested as just melancholia, like you didn't leave your room for a month. You know, they had to.
Not even the children could cheer me up.
Exactly, they had to leave your food at the door and that whole thing. You know. All right, that works.
All right.
I like that. All right, Mr. Dave, what'd you get?
A 6.
Let's see. Oh, a friend.
Aww.
All
I need
right.
friends.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, there's Renae.
Is Sir Meg again?
Come on in.
Keep knocking.
Perfect place.
How's it going?
Good, good.
Well, you.
Yay! So we closed on Friday on the house.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. Congratulations.
And I brought minty.
Nice,
Nice.
nice. And there's cherry pies there for you guys.
Oh.
And can I offer you some cold sweet tea, perhaps?
Sure.
All right.
Thanks.
Get the minty going here. All right. So Dave, roll a d6 plus 10.
Dang.
I mean, sorry, plus 4
Okay. So I got a 6.
total.
Yep.
All right.
I know. It would have been a 12 if it was plus 10, guys.
Yes, it would have. Okay. A companion. Not just a friend. A companion.
Friend and companion.
Ooh.
You're still
Okay.
married, right?
No, I'm married.
Oh, okay.
But my wife hasn't produced any children, and I had
Oh.
bastards last year.
Oh, okay.
Bastards.
That's right.
Twin bastards, yes.
Good job.
All right, so
Is the rest
another
of your family not yours?
I guess so.
another d6 roll, please.
4. Do I need to go in the other room with you?
No, that's fine.
Merlin is my friend and companion.
It says gain named concubine.
Oh boy.
You have a named concubine.
Yes,
Get a
and
named
my
concubine.
chaste is 13.
Oh, sweet. So, excuse me.
Good job, Tathan.
Would you like a
High five.
tea or anything?
Just some water.
Yummy.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so I think Lady Elaine, you know.
Oh, the quote unquote hussy.
Yeah.
Wait, she's a concubine?
Well, she's just gonna be living with you.
Oh, okay.
I mean, she is very rich, but hey, she doesn't have to pay for
She's
it.
a woman of independent means, and she doesn't need a man
Okay.
from a husband perspective.
So then I don't have to pay anything to host her?
Exactly.
Okay.
She'll pay for herself.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, let's see what the benefits of having a concubine are. Let's see here.
No more joy tables, or no more joy rolls from the marriage table.
Hey, maybe your wife's cool with it. Who knows?
Who knows? Maybe she's a pagan.
Oh god. Maybe all three of you are having a really good time.
Who knows? I might have to convert eventually. I'm becoming vengeful and surrounding myself with hussies.
Welcome to the club.
All right. So yes. Yeah, you get an annual check to lustful.
Oh, fun.
Mm-hmm.
Does it say how long she stays with me, or is it just like
As long as she's
interested?
around, yeah.
Okay.
I'm actually in the process of setting up that spreadsheet I threatened to set up. So
And this is Elaine,
pretty
right?
exciting, actually.
Spreadsheets.
Yeah, I know. All I have to do is hit F9, and it automatically calculates who died, who had a baby, who got married, anything I want to set up, basically. So it's pretty cool. All right.
Awesome sauce.
Very
Renae,
good.
would you like to look at fortifications?
Sure.
All right, Brendan, go ahead and give me a D20
Oh, the
roll.
Bailey.
It's
For
two
your
of us
yearly
this year so
event.
far.
Oh, your dice look totally sweet.
Yeah, I was eyeballing them last week.
10.
10. Oh, that's another relations.
Uh-huh.
Okay, now you, oh, you're not wed. Oh, excuse me. After last year, it was unfortunate. Events.
I'm just not ready to try again.
Okay, well, go
Or
ahead and
am
give me a lustful roll, and let's find out.
Yes. And I fail it.
Fail. Okay.
1.
Alrighty. So this will give you a chance to perhaps woo somebody. So you can make a fealty Roderick roll, an honor roll, and a courtesy roll.
Pass fealty Roderick.
Okay.
Honor also pass.
Great.
What was the last one?
Courtesy.
Courtesy. 6. I failed. Not
Failed
very
that.
good.
All right. Okay. So if you want, you can submit to a challenge from Lady Guiona's brother. And if you win, you can start courting her.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. So let's see here. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to roll and see what the conditions of the challenge are. Okay, so he challenges you to a duel on foot with maces.
Never held one of those.
Right, so you can roll 2d6 to find out what your default score in it is.
Any kind of, can I passion this in any
Of
way?
course, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
So.
My honor.
Okay.
Did I pass?
Okay, great.
So
So it's going to be 2d6 plus 10.
Sweet. Yeah. Okay. 6. So 16.
16, great.
Good
Check
job.
your honor. And and then let's see.
Mace.
On foot with maces. And let's see.
Does he get to add that under his weapon skills?
Oh yeah.
Yes, yeah, definitely write it in. Okay.
That is awesome.
All right, so it's basically to surrender. You know, whoever gives in first or gets knocked out. Now, the fun thing about the mace when you're using it against chainmail is that you get a plus d6 to damage.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Okay.
So, all right, so here we go. So you're squaring off with Lady Guiona's brother.
I vaguely
Isn't she
remember
the
having a
one where
wife
her
last
past
year.
4 suitors all died in battle?
just
but it's
three.
not,
Just
just
three.
3.
Oh.
Just 3. Soon to be 4.
This is-
Well, one of them.
I'm getting old.
Well, it's either one of her suitors or her brother.
Exactly.
Oh goodness.
What?
I realized I get my dad's trigger this year.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt everyone, but that's really awesome.
All right, here we go.
Not at all. It'll be good to have Ian back.
Ian 2.
You do.
Okay, go ahead and make your mace roll.
Oh, I failed.
Failed. Okay, I hit. So, let's see here. That is 6.
That's really pathetic.
Destrier stats at all?
I don't think I have them on my phone.
11 points
I
of
might have
damage, so you're only going to take 1 point after
Okay.
your armor. And is your size higher than that?
Yeah, 11. Yeah, it's 14.
Okay. So, yep.
Slowly growing over my years, injuries.
Nice. So he gives you a weak glancing blow to get things started, and here we go.
Alright. Oh my god, I failed it again.
All right.
It's the exact same.
Succeeded with a 1.
I should have passion. Trying to get married.
Alright. Okay, this time I got 18,
Yeah.
so it's going to be 8 points of damage after your armor, and I'll need a dexterity roll to keep your feet.
15 failed, man.
Alright, so he knocks you down with the second blow,
Alright.
and kind of stands over you and says, "Yield!" Now you can get up if you want.
Yes.
You get up?
Yeah.
Oh, Rocky style, alright.
Okay. So I could die in this, yeah? If I don't, like,
Theoretically.
surrender before death. Okay, so like,
Yeah, unless you really
Okay.
land it.
Well, what's the sir or
Desiree.
the lady that
Thank you, dear.
I'm fighting for?
Mhm.
What's her story?
Her story is that
An
she's handmaiden to the Countess, so she's quite well placed
Okay.
politically.
It's better than I'd probably do it on your regular.
Definitely,
Like
yeah.
a
She's the sort that you
liberty.
could not just get off a random table. You know? She is. She has some lands, and yeah, I mean, people have tried to court her before, but have a way of dying once they start doing that. But
right.
you know, whether she's cursed or not, you know, is the question. That's hers.
Okay. Just keep that in mind as I'm
Yeah.
knocking the dust off my.
All right, getting back up.
Okay. All right. Going to
Round
impassion my mace with my.
Oh, you're already impassioned.
It's already impassioned?
You're
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
All right. Well then.
You're at 16. So,
Got it this time.
All right, and I missed. So go ahead and roll damage.
19.
19. Okay. Let's see. Okay. This is pretty heroic music.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'm scared.
You can see her like mistily, watching on.
Oh, of course she's
Eyes-
watching from the
Her eyes
tower.
dewy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. All right,
There's a little
so.
sunbeam that's like hitting her right in the tower.
All right, so you pay him back a little bit, but he keeps his feet.
Okay.
So next round.
I should not be rolling on this because it's not flat.
Okay.
Failed.
Failed.
One.
All right. You're rolling as a 16, right?
Yeah.
You're just rolling really bad.
18,
Okay.
18, and then now
Wow.
17.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
All right, he hit.
Oh, I was gonna say congrats on the race, by the way.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
Okay, 17,
My
so that's
calves are
7
really
points
sore.
after
I can
armor.
imagine.
Alright,
That
and that's gonna
awesome
knock me
job.
down
That's
again?
really fantastic.
Is that right?
Make your dex roll to see if
12.
Yay.
Oh yeah, right. All
Never
right.
won an
Dex,
award.
12.
Well,
No. Failed it.
and then
Failed
my
it.
God,
All right,
Fia's
so go
Caldera
down
too,
again.
so
Man.
beautiful. That must
Okay.
have been really.
So yeah.
Fia's
I'm
Caldera.
gonna get up.
Oh,
Not quite.
yeah.
Still got a little
Really
juice left in me.
Yeah,
Okay,
it was.
all right.
Are there
I didn't know they were
TKO rules
puns.
in
All
What's
over
that?
it.
Are there
Yeah.
TKO rules in
Oh no, not yet.
Pendragon?
I'm
Later,
going
later on when things
Cool
get
Hand Luke style.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh my god. 18.
Wow.
I think I'm.
Wow. All right, I hit again.
Yeah. 3.
Just gonna have to settle for some family
All right.
next year.
I don't think it's a curse. I think it's just a brother that's killing all these guys.
All right, so yeah, exactly. He's that masked man.
If anyone's
Yeah.
gonna marry my sister, it's gonna be me.
Oh my god.
Oh, creepy.
So he does 21 points, which is 11 points after armor.
Alright, I surrender. At 1 life.
Oh god. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
You're
I'm good.
definitely
Unconscious.
You're under
I'm
unconscious. So yeah, he actually knocks you out there. Oh well.
Good fight, sir.
You say when you regain consciousness.
Yes.
Very good.
Such an interesting weapon. What do you call it again? A mace?
A mache? Is it a hard C?
Well.
All right, Renae, let's see if you do any better.
The brother's coming after you now. No.
Yeah, exactly. No.
By the way,
Sweet
I found these
Concord
3
is
little
married.
D6 from when I was an undergrad
Oh,
playing D&D.
hey.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know when you're packing and
Yeah.
moving, it's,
Wow.
Find
I
the
wonder if
crazy
they'll have
things.
some kind of energy to them.
yeah, we'll see.
Juju.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet juju.
11.
11. Okay.
Relations.
Aww.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, everyone's getting relations this year.
I never
Okay.
get relations.
I got-
I only
well, I
get
guess
bad
I got a
fortune.
type of relation, I guess.
Okay, so Concord did get married last year.
Uh-huh.
And
And had a daughter right away.
yes. So go ahead. Do you have a love wife passion yet?
I do not.
Okay, so go ahead and make a chaste roll.
Ooh, I passed.
You passed. All right. Okay, so that gives you a love wife passion.
Oh, okay.
Good job.
Yay.
So let's see, 3d6 plus 5 in this
Concord
case.
loves his wife.
Oh.
Concord loves his
You
wife.
got just enough from your D&D dice. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, exactly. 9 plus 5.
Plus 5, 14?
Oh, that's not bad.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
See, 1 year and you already love your wife more than I do.
More than I do.
Oh no.
I don't have a love wife passion. Just
Oh, even though she
love family.
Yeah.
I do love that family.
She's the best steward like, ever. Yeah.
She keeps getting 6s on those rolls to level
Wow.
up. It's amazing.
All right, so everyone go ahead and roll your checks.
Sorry.
Such as they may be.
Well, I'm already 5% more lustful.
Oh.
Nice.
I mean, at this point, if I'm rolling for checks for love of Roderick at 20, I can't.
If you roll a 20, it'll go up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, if I roll a 20 for a check, it goes up.
It always goes up on a 20, yeah.
Okay, cool.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Oh, I didn't realize that. That might have changed my hatred for Saxons a bit.
Oh, yeah.
Slowly regaining honor. Losing battles honorably. So
Exactly. You know, it's not whether you win or lose.
down to the last drop of blood.
Exactly.
14 days.
So I can raise my dex, right? What is it?
In the training portion, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
When we get there, yeah.
After the question piece comes up.
Okay. Minus things. Let's see if my wife gets better at her stewardship. That's. Wait.
So my previous steward was Patsy. Could he take on another role now that I have a wife?
Oh, the squire of or was it a steward or a squire?
Well, I had a squire and a steward, each named Patsy.
Oh, okay.
Good, good.
Nice. So yes, now that you have a wife, let me see. Let me see here. Let me check stewards.
Like a chaplain? Or?
Possibly. Possibly. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, so. And how about there was some talk of knighting squires? Does anyone want to do that?
I did want to. I want John Podrick to be my household knight.
Your household knight.
Yeah, I want him to be one of my household knights.
All right, so that, in addition to the cost for knighting him, is going to cost you an additional 4 libra a year.
Okay.
Okay. However, it's going to give you 20 glory.
Okay.
Ooh, neat.
Nice.
I love Podrick. He's amazing. So, okay, so household knight. 20 glory. My cost is now
Oh, there's the steward.
Libra. Okay.
No, his key skill is stewardship, so.
Oh, okay.
You would pretty much just have to release him and he'd go find employment somewhere else. You could write him a nice letter of recommendation.
I'll do that. So now I'm down to one Patsy.
Alright, good. That keeps things simple.
Yeah.
Good job.
What is your fascination?
Oh.
What is your fascination?
Oh god, it's 494.
I know, right? Time flies.
Oh my god, Kindred is 31.
Oh my god.
I know. It's amazing. Which means I need a new squire now. They start
Yes.
at 15, right?
14 actually.
14, okay.
Oh, they start at 14?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. So then Godfrey's on 15 now.
And I will name him. I'll name him Phelan.
Ooh, very nice. Okay. So everyone's got your checks, everyone's aged up a year, etc., etc.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And so let's see here. And the cost of knighting set aside here. All right. So for anyone who wants to knight your squire,
At what age? 21.
21 traditionally, yeah. That's gonna run you 30 libra.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So economics. It was a hard winter for everyone, not just Kinrain. Of course, for Kinrain, I was like, was that part of the music? For Kinrain, you're down 5 libra from your disposable. So if that takes you into negative, then that eats away your treasury.
Okay. Let's see. I haven't rolled yet what my income is going to be.
Oh yeah.
So 27. So that's 19 minus how much?
Minus 5.
I still have 14 that I got this year.
Very good. All right. As for the rest of you, it was a long, cold winter, and the rains weren't terribly good over the summer, so not a lot of surplus either. So everyone's disposable income's reduced by 2
Okay.
for this winter.
That's not terrible.
There it is, my disposable income.
Yes, it might just dispose of your disposable income.
It was only 2.
Okay. I still didn't do too badly this year. Oh wait, that's not really quick.
Alright.
Well shit. My wife's seat went up. And my stewardship roll went up.
Oh, sweet.
Sweet. What do I roll to see if the Melisarium was built this year?
You're gonna roll the stewardship of your steward.
Stewards.
And my wife makes the
Stewardship.
Melisarium.
Sweet.
Where's...
You haven't generated it yet.
I remember I rolled for it last. I rolled to see the Melisarium was built last year and it did
Oh,
not
that's right.
get built.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I look... Stewardship... I may have just rolled my own stewardship. I don't have it written anywhere.
How does he figure out his steward's
I just rolled for it. It would be a 14.
So that goes... Here, oh, I do have a stewardship
Okay.
of 12.
12.
Okay.
All right, even better. All right, so
2.
2, so it gets built.
Uh-huh. And then if I want to build a Bailey, would now be the time?
Yes.
So we
just make a note.
put aside the money this year, and then next year we roll for it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. I suppose if I wanted to increase my fortifications this year, I'm trying to think, because I already have the Bailey built.
Mm-hmm.
What would be a practical addition?
Tower, perhaps.
Okay, how much would a tower
Or,
cost me?
Or Gateworks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gateworks reduce your penalty for your gate on your
I
Bailey.
think that was included.
I actually think that was included in the Bailey.
Gate
There's
and
like-
simple gateworks.
Yeah, there's better Gateworks to get.
That's right. You could upgrade to complex gateworks, which would actually give you a net +1 to your defensive value.
Okay, would the tower give me any addition to my defensive value?
The tower
I think that gives you a +2, right? If it's-
gives you a +2 if it's part of a larger works. Yes.
And I do have a larger works.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do a tower then.
All right, that's 15 Libra.
Okay.
Was it that there was an increase of 1 to income for getting married?
A
Did I have
decrease
that
of
right?
1
A
actually.
decrease of 1.
Yeah.
'Cause
So
she
now
cost you.
that you're no longer married though, you're gonna bump back up.
Okay, so that never actualized. Oh, how I miss what's her name.
All right.
All right.
All right. Now, come here. Let's go. I don't know. She got very excited all of a sudden.
I'm not even very tall today.
I know.
Hey. Hi, friend.
You're fine.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see. Jade, you're also going to make a roll for your wife to see if she can start to repair those damaged lots.
Okay, is that just her stewardship roll again?
Yes.
Makes it.
Okay, so just make a note that next year you're going to recover 4 of your 5.
Awesome. And that would be in 496.
495.
Oh, that is it's 494.
Yeah.
I confused myself by already writing that it's 494.
Yes.
So I get to recover 4 lots, you said?
Uh-huh.
Okay, beautiful.
Okay. Any other improvements anyone wants to build before we move on, or?
Going to build a Bailey next time.
Okay.
Saving up.
Saving up.
Yep.
Excellent.
And do I roll for my wife has another child?
We'll get to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thought I missed that.
Nope. We're good. All right. So yeah, now's the part where everyone rolls for your horse survival.
All right.
Including
Survive.
brand industrials.
Making it.
All right.
Got it.
18.
Yeah. Good. Good. All right. So yes, now we're at children. Here we are. All right. So let's see. Yeah. Everyone who's married, go ahead and make a roll. And actually, Tathan gets to make 2 since you have a wife and a courtesan.
Got
Now.
a 13.
13. Okay. Total.
Yes.
All right. You had twins.
Twins. Okay, do I get to roll for that? Oh,
Wow, how's that
Boy and a girl.
possible?
a boy and a
many
girl.
kids.
Oh, it's my first girl.
Nice.
Names.
Ah, yes.
Oh, actually,
Oh,
is
God.
there anyone who can pull up my character's bio? Because I want to name her after my sister.
Oh, sure.
Here, let's see what I got.
But I do need the boys' list of names.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And Renae, how'd you do?
Rolled a 2.
2 total, eh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, she did conceive, but it didn't come to term, and she was actually ill and did too well.
It'll load in a second.
Awesome. Thank you.
Let's see here. She didn't die,
Oh, good.
which is good. But Let's see. Oh, actually, she didn't lose any points from her stats. Good.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, so, yeah. Nothing came of it, unfortunately. Okay, and Sir Tathan, how do you do?
So my wife rolled a 6,
Uh-huh, that's nothing.
and the courtesan rolled a 16.
A 16, alright, so Elaine came first. Oh, wait a minute, actually, let me see, I was on the right table. Ah, yes, okay, good. She is older, so she's on a different table there.
Ah, I see.
But yeah, that's still
Still young
a
enough.
child. Alright, a son.
A son!
Thank you.
Oh, actually,
Thank
we'll probably
you.
want that.
Alright.
Do you want the name list?
Yeah.
Oh my god, all these... all these bastards.
I know, right?
Oh, I forgot to. No.
Yeah, how many you got now? 3, 4?
I'm sitting on one child from my wife's previous marriage, and the twins. So now I have 4.
Nice.
And his name is Rodri.
Excellent.
I also have a son named Rotary.
Oh god.
Well, there's only so many names to go around, really.
It's true, but it's picking the same one twice. This is getting funny.
I know. I also have a Tathan and a Rotary.
Oh man.
And I had a Pattern.
Nice.
Didn't you have Pattern?
I did,
Yes,
yeah,
there you go.
with Pace.
That's right.
Or no, I think it was Lewin actually.
But now I have Owen and Kalire.
Oh, very nice.
This is
Okay. Alright, everyone. Then we are on to training and practice. So, Renae, here's the point where you can bump your dex by a point if you'd like. And, yeah, if you have a skill that's 15 or over, one can bump that as well. Or a trait or a passion. Or, of course, d6 plus 1 skill points distributed amongst skills under 15.
Twins.
I know, right?
It's awesome.
How old
So
is...
how many children? Oh.
Oh, no.
I
How
have
old
8
is,
now.
Wow.
Yeah, which means
8 kids.
my oldest one, Catfill, is actually 7 years old now. So.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah. I forgot
Child
child survival
survival.
rolls.
But he no longer has to roll.
No, he doesn't.
Okay, but I have 7 more rolls.
Okay. God.
Okay, so I got a 20,
Uh-huh.
a 3,
Okay.
a 3,
Okay.
a 4,
Yeah.
a 17, a 4, and a 6.
They're all fine.
Hooray!
Oh, yay. You're gonna need another family record sheet.
I know, it's getting ridiculous.
I'm running out of. I had to go into the second line on the back of his sheet. Will is now being filled in by children's names.
Nice.
Woo!
Alright.
Well, as a pagan, what else am I gonna do over the
That's
winter,
true.
right?
Yeah.
So children down a 1 or a 2?
1 or 2.
Okay. That one's fine. Neelan's fine. Gortham's fine. Rodri is fine.
Sweet. Oh, and I was going to ask how old Maliri is now.
I don't know actually. I don't remember what her base age was when we got married.
I think it was like 16.
Well, if it was 16, we were wed in. When was it? In 485.
Oh, wow, okay. So, let's see, we're 9 years later. So she's 25. Okay. Alright.
So it's another
yeah.
10 years before she starts getting the penalty?
She doesn't really get a penalty. She
Well, I guess.
bumps up to a different table, and actually now, because of the number of children she's had, plus her age, she's actually going to be rolling on this other table from now on.
Okay.
So, well, not from now on, but until she gets to the next one, which will be a while.
Okay.
So, yes, for example, on this next table, you rolled a 13. That was twins born on the previous table. That would have been mother and child die in childbirth.
Oh,
on this new
interesting.
table, so,
Okay.
yeah. All right.
Interesting.
So, everyone all trained up?
Yep.
Training montages completed. Okay, so just be handing out glory then. Not counting annual as usual. So Tathan got 50 last year.
Okay.
Kinrain got 50. Cormac got 53.
Oh.
Concord got 40. Wulfram got 105 somehow. Not entirely sure how that happened, but there you go.
I just want to check with something I have written down. Under annual glory rewards, I don't remember doing it. It says traits 16, passions 48. Does that sound like something we're doing?
Let me
this
just
video?
So basically you get points equal to anything that's 16 or above. So you got 16 for energetic. You don't have any others at 16, so that's fine. And then passions, you have 1 at 16.
Okay.
So then that would be 16 there for passions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay then. Thank you.
Oh, and kin events. I was just blitzing through the family section there, wasn't I? All right, so Jade, why don't you give me a d6 roll for Kinrain? It's family.
A 6.
Okay. All right, roll a d20 twice.
I got a 16
Mm-hmm.
and a 16.
Okay, sure. So you've got a couple youngsters in your extended family who are showing promise. You can take one or both of them as a squire.
How fortuitous that I need new squires this year.
Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Well, there you go then.
Okay. How much would it be to take 2?
Let's see. Oh.
I mean, they are a family.
Let's see. The one squire is automatic. Second squire is going to be an extra Libra.
Okay.
Yeah, they are family, but it's just the pay just reflects keeping them fed.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I'm saying in terms of spending the Libra for them, they are a family. So.
Naturally. Okay, Tathan's kin.
4.
So we fail.
Let's see here. 1d20 roll, please.
10.
All right. Very good. So, give me another d20 roll.
Where did that end up going?
That's like in my
Please don't say.
in my business.
Oh my god. Crotch dice.
Hello. Was it a good roll?
15.
Oh my god. Alright, 15. Alright, so you had a distant cousin who went on a quest.
Uh-huh.
So he'll be gone for 3d6 years.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll that.
11 years.
11 years, excellent. And, okay, so just make a note that he's going to get 2 Libra and 300 glory per year before his return. So he might be a good replacement character there for you. Not that you would ever need another one.
So wait, he's gonna get 2 Libra and 11 glory a year?
300.
300 for 11 years.
So it's 2 Libra and 300 glory for 11 years.
Uh-huh.
For each of those 11
For each of those
years.
years.
So it's
Yeah.
3,300 glory over
Yeah.
the course of 11 years.
And 22 Libra. Okay, Renae, d6 roll.
I guess that also means that I lose a young knight in my family, right?
Yes. Temporarily.
5.
Oh, does that mean that I get a vassal? No, not a vassal knight.
No.
Do I get to add someone, though, to my army? Since I now have a household knight?
Yeah, actually, sure. Yeah.
Where does that get added?
Sometimes there's a space. You could put under vassal knights
Okay.
if there's not space for household knights.
There's not.
Okay, Renae, d20 roll, please.
Okay. 1.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Yes, here we go. The classic would-be in-law refusing to marry one of your kin's daughters after rumors have been circulating. So, add 2 Libra to the dowry to sweeten the pot and get a generous and modest check. Defend her name in a duel and get a proud and honor check. Find a new match, which is an energetic and love family check. Find out the truth, which is lose a point of love family and a check to just and honest. Or take it to court for a half a libra fee and a check to fealty lord and courtesy.
Duel.
Because it works so well for Cormac.
Right.
Best of luck to you.
All right, so that's proud and honor
Okay.
checks.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and we'll resolve that in a moment. All right, Brendan, go ahead with a d6 roll.
2.
No events for Cormac's family
Okay.
this year.
Would now be the right time just to go ahead and roll? I never did the army rolls.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay,
So it's d6 minus 5 for old knights.
So 0.
Okay.
Okay.
D6 minus 1 for middle-aged knights.
0.
Small family.
Yeah.
And a d6 roll for young knights.
3.
Okay.
Okay.
And then for lineage men, it's 5d6.
10.
And for levy, I think it's 7d6. Does that sound right? Anyone remember?
I mean, it was pretty high. I got 72 for mine.
Yeah, or not d6, I'm sorry. Oh, actually, yeah, erase the what I just told you. I was thinking of the levy, which is 5d20.
Okay.
The lineage men is 2d6 plus 5.
10. It's the same thing.
Okay.
Um,
And then 5d20 for the levy.
6. 13. 18 plus 19. So then, what about vassal knights? Would that just be?
That would be if you're
If I had
raised
middleweight.
up to the next higher level, which is
Okay.
called banneret, and you have knights under you.
And what is a lineage man exactly?
Lineage man is basically an able-bodied man from your family that you can call on, but who's not a knight.
Okay.
So he's there to help you out.
The Minuteman.
Exactly. Okay.
Cool.
So let's see. Oh yes. So we have another duel to resolve.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh well. Let's see. Renae, give me a d20 roll to see which kin's daughter you're defending here.
Kin number 11.
Number 11. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's see. There we go. One of your cousins.
Oh, okay.
So it's your cousin's daughter. And yeah, arrangements are trying to be made to wed her to a knight of Dorset, which is a neighboring county. But there have been rumors.
Is that the furthest relative I could have rolled? Or is there like second cousin?
Distant
or...
cousin, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so do you want to impassion this with a
Yes.
love of family roll, perhaps?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, I make it.
All right, check that love of family. And let me see what the terms are here. See what you want to impassion exactly. Okay. Let's see here. Challenge. On horse to first blood.
Ooh, okay.
So,
Not
impassion.
to unconsciousness.
No, whoever gets wounded first, basically. So, spear, I imagine, would be what you want to impassion there. So it's a plus 10 to your spear.
Okay.
And here we go. All right, so you guys, you guys square off at your cousin's manor, and have at you.
Ooh. 12. I make it.
All right, I rolled a 4. That beats me. So go ahead and roll your horse damage. You guys charge each other.
66 it should be.
It should.
Oh, I have enough. Oh,
It should, unless she's riding a destrier. Did she
Or
borrow
horse.
your horse?
Or courser.
22.
22. Okay. Yeah.
6 and a couple 5s.
Right. So you guys give it the old jousting charge there, and you land a solid blow that glances off his shield and hits him square on the chest.
Oh.
And let's see here. Yeah, knocks him off his horse, in fact.
Oh.
So,
Great. I give him a lopsided grin.
yes, you magnificent bastard.
So that's a win for his joust record, right?
That would be, actually, yes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It's an early joust right there. They don't even have a name yet. It's called joust or youst. I'm not sure if the J is silent.
It's juiced, isn't
It's supposed to be wild.
Juiced.
Juiced. I've been juicing.
Or juiced, perhaps.
Oh, juiced. All right.
Yay.
Oh, and I just wanted to share a fun news story that I spotted right before we started the session. So you all know Amesbury Abbey in Salisbury, right? Nearby to Stonehenge. It's where Lady Jenna was exiled after she got knocked up by Wulfram.
Or so they say.
Yes.
Right,
Anyway,
yeah.
I spotted a headline today that said Amesbury in Wiltshire confirmed as oldest UK settlement. Amesbury, including Stonehenge, has been continually occupied since 8820 BC, experts have found.
Wow, 8820.
Mhm.
Holy crap.
Damn.
The news was confirmed following an archaeological dig, which also unearthed evidence of frogs' legs being eaten in Britain 8,000 years before France.
Take that, France.
Oh, I guess we can't call them frogs anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so Amesbury's place in history has now been recognized by the Guinness Book of Records.
Wow.
Provides evidence for people staying put, clearing land, building, and presumably worshipping monuments. The area was clearly a hub point for people to come from many miles away. Monuments at Stonehenge were built by these people. For years, people have been asking, why is Stonehenge where it is? Now, at last, we have found the answers. Turns out people live there. It's like if a Colosseum survived and none of the city did. It's like, why is this Colosseum out in the middle of nowhere? Well, actually, it wasn't the middle of nowhere at one time. Yeah, so I thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So,
Oh, I would also, before we do anything,
yes.
like to remind you that I asked my mercenary friend as one of my favors to just come and help oversee things
Really?
this season. Yeah.
Oh, kind of act as a.
Yeah, as one of my favors that he owes me, just to, you know, just check things out. Just
Oh, sort of like hang off some of the beams, check their solidity, kick the tires on your.
check
parts.
for raiding parties coming
For about a year,
perhaps.
you know. Just hang from this
chill.
beam for 6
Just
months.
What is this, oak? Is this oak?
That'd be walnut, good sir.
Yeah, so that's Sir Cador of Cornwall.
Oh, let me go
And,
ahead and put.
Is Blaine still running around?
Oh, he's on the loose.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
That is why
Yeah,
I want Sir
I
Cador
see.
to back me up a little.
And just because there's an empty chair right there is no guarantee.
And
Yeah.
at the end of the year, if
Mhm.
things were kept well, then I would be happy to compensate him for his time, even
Oh, wow.
though it is a favor.
Wow. I think that merits a check to generous.
Oh.
All right, so
I just, you know, I've got 8 kids and a wife
yeah.
and some destriers.
Yeah, so
It's really the Ians that I'm worried about.
Yeah, so you sent for Cador over the winter, and he arrived with the spring. Only too happy to help out.
Awesome.
You know, gives you a little bit of a ribbing about your role in banishing Merlin.
Oh.
I don't know
Not
what to
gonna live
say.
that down.
I don't know what to say, my friend. Yes, I did accidentally kill another guy.
Oh well, his father was the devil after all, so I suppose we shouldn't be surprised.
Oh, not at all. Alright. Heyo.
Yes. All right, so everyone can give me intrigue rolls, though.
Now can my squire? So squire.
You can always have someone in your household substitute if they have a higher skill.
What about my wife?
Yeah, if she has a higher skill.
Although I don't think I have listed a skill for her in intrigue.
So just be default then.
Actually, I made it
Excellent.
just on my own.
Anyone else?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay. All right. So Kador brings news.
I rolled a 2.
Nice. So Kador brings news that apparently Uther is still quite ill. He was in London over the winter and kind of heard some whispers that Uther's been calling out for Merlin in his sleep.
Oh.
But that the queen will have none of it.
Yes, well.
So. But at any rate, spring comes to the land rather later than usual. And it's sometime after Pentecost that you are all summoned to Sarum Castle by Earl Roderick.
It's been a while, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's about that time.
Yeah.
And so you all converge at Sarum and find that the Earl is entertaining a guest, Duke Ulfius of Silchester. And so Ulfius is kind of all business, and the day after you arrive, a meeting is held in the Grand Hall, where Ulfius surmounts the dais where the Earl's chair is, and says, "Well, Knights of Salisbury, it's no point pretending otherwise. The king has been quite ill of late. However, he is still dispensing with his duties from his sickbed, and he, in light of the escape of the Saxon kings last year, and rumors of armies gathering under their banners, he feels that we must continue to attempt to gain foreign allegiances."
It hasn't worked out very well.
Indeed not. Let me see if he recognizes you.
Uh-oh.
No. Indeed not, Sir Knight. But that should not stop us from trying, and the king feels, and I agree, that we stand a better chance of securing an alliance with Estregales than we did with Malahout. The king...
Did we tell you about the Saxons and Malahout?
Exactly. Yes, the king of Estregales is traditionally been a friend to our king, and I think that we need to at least try. And so I have come to ask your Earl, and he has given leave, that some of his knights might be dispatched to meet with King Canaan of Estregales and see if he is amenable to this. And so Earl Roderick steps up as well, and he says, "I've asked Sir Elad to lead this expedition, and I would like the 4 of you to accompany him. It is a long ride to Estregales. It is a far-flung country, as you know, but I have written a letter." He holds up a folded piece of parchment. Explaining everything, and hopefully King Canaan will be amenable. He is a cagey man, spent most of his life forging alliances from the fiercely independent hill people that border his kingdom. So if someone can pull off that sort of accomplishment, I think we want him on our side. He can certainly bring a fair amount of troops to our aid. So, with that, Sir Elad, who we haven't seen in a while, but there he is.
Yes.
Excellent, by the way.
Comes out and takes the letter from Earl Roderick and turns to you all and says, "Well then, we will be departing soon. Make arrangements for a trip of no less duration than 4 to 6 weeks, I should think."
All right.
Onward ho.
Yes.
All right, so yes.
I forgot. I meant to ask if I ever got the tapestry, or is that still being?
You did.
I did. Okay.
Yes, it was delivered in a giant Amazon box.
By drone.
By drone, yes. Exactly.
Your
Yes.
steward signed for it.
Yeah.
It was delivered by Dragon. All right.
Okay, it's in my front hall now.
Excellent, excellent.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Yay! Onward.
And remember to include that annual glory then.
Yeah, that's why it was significant.
Yes. All right, so you're all within a day's ride of Sarum, so Elad grants you 3 days leave if any of you need to go back to your manors and make arrangements for anything.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you're free to just hang out at Sarum.
Ready to rock and roll.
Okay. All right. So yeah. Soon enough, you are off on your journey, heading west. Your destination will take you over the Cotswolds and into the Severn River Valley, thence to Escavalon in eastern Cambria, and on to Estregales, which is on the extreme southwest corner of what we now know as Wales.
Mm.
So, as you ride, Elad entertains you all with old war stories of smashing Saxons and various conquests on the field and off. Sometimes gets a little blue, but you all trained under him as squires, so you're used to his kind of blustery ways. And in no time at all, it seems, after just about 4 days of travel, you cross into Gloucester. There you are met by some knights riding patrol who take you to the city of Glabum, an old Roman town where the Duke of Gloucester resides. So, he welcomes you into his hall. What can I do for these Knights of Salisbury then? And, Elad does his sort of courteous thing and completely blows it.
Back to the dungeons, guys.
So he says, I hardly think we need to tell a foreign nobleman what our business is. We are just merely crossing through your lands, good sir. And would most appreciate if you just gave us free rein to do so. So the Duke kind of, chokes back his bile and says, I don't think so. I will let you cross. I have no right to detain you. But I'm going to send my 2 sons with you to make sure that you complete the journey and don't get into any mischief on the way. Oh, boys.
Oh, boy.
So from out amongst the crowd of courtiers emerge a set of identical twins.
Oh.
But they have, they're dressed like, in courtly garb, little tunic down to their knees and leggings and so forth. But one of them is, the garb is made entirely from red fabric. Mm-hmm. And the other one, the garb is made entirely from green fabric.
Oh, the
red and
brother's
green,
Christmas.
nice.
Oh, very festive.
Indeed. So anyway, there's one and there's the other.
Oh, great.
Oh, goodness. I was wondering.
Uh-huh. So,
Those ginger twins.
Mm-hmm. So they both, kneel before their father at the same time, and then stand up and they're, say, right, we're off. And you notice like one of them kind of tries to get out in front of the other one, and the other one kind of elbows him out of the way.
Oh my
and gets out
gosh.
in front of him.
Oh man, where's the bow when you need him?
So anyway, soon you guys are back on the road, and Sir Elad's sort of homey tales have been replaced by constant bickering from these 2 knights.
That's fun to listen to.
Oh yes, exactly. No, they're second guessing each other. It's like, all right, we'll just continue down the main road. Now the main road is going to take you way out over the. Let's just take this track this way. And it's much more direct to the border. You just need to get these guys out of here. And and then the other one's like, well, I don't think Father would really appreciate.
Don't you guys miss Wulfram singing?
Yeah.
Really made these
Like an angel.
ate these miles up like crazy.
Yes. But anyway, as you're riding along, you see you're periodically passing by peasants and other people going about their business, but you do see a notable sight. A skinny little boy, looks malnourished. He's wearing threadbare cloak across his shoulders, and he's got a little wooden cup, like a hand-carved wooden cup. And as you guys are riding by, he comes up and he says, "Please, would any of you good knights spare some of your ale for my sick mother? Please."
We have ale?
Well, yeah, it's just you're traveling. You're
traveling ale.
You're traveling ale.
Oh.
Yeah, you don't have water. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I guess
It's
that's true.
to this guy.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm kind of generous. I'll give some ale.
All right.
I'm pretty merciful, so.
If more than one of you wants to vie to do it, you can do an opposed generous check.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do
So
it.
just roll against your generous. Whoever rolls best.
I fail.
6.
8.
All right.
Oh.
So
6.
I also got a 6. Okay. So yeah.
Hey there, Concord.
Concord.
Concord beats us to it.
Exactly.
Sweet.
So
Concord.
No, take
let's
mine.
see. So you start exactly. Oh, my young lad. So you start filling his cup, and it's just little cup, but you got your whole skin of ale there, and it's just still going in. Okay.
Wow,
So
this is, I guess I didn't have as much ale as I thought I did.
yeah. So you actually empty your ale skin there,
Okay.
and the
Kinda
cup is only
strange.
filled halfway. All right, and he says, "Oh please, she's very sick. She needs the full cup." So you can basically
Wow.
deplete your whole store of ale if you want that you're traveling with.
Could we do another opposed
Yeah.
generous check?
Oh.
Nope, it's up to Concord.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah.
See, I don't think it's a great idea.
His mother's thirsty.
Yeah, alright. Someone give this kid some ale.
Oh, it's got to be you.
Oh, really? I have
Mhm.
some left?
Yeah, well, on your pack horses.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
One more skin.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Okay. We'll see if there's enough there for you.
All right.
My
so
boy.
go ahead and
On the head.
give yourself a generous check there.
Alrighty.
And yeah, you end up having to empty that one as well, but it does fill the cup all the way.
Oh, wow.
And so he says, "Oh, thank you," and he walks off really carefully, trying not to spill it, and kind of walks off over a field. So
Did anyone see that?
That's strange.
Yeah.
You give him a lot of ale.
Yeah.
It was an impressive
I thought-
cup.
Yes, that it
it's
was.
like a week's worth of ale.
Right.
His mother must be really ill.
I'll share
Yeah.
my ale with Concord if he needs it.
Okay. Yeah.
Since he's out. Yeah.
He is out. He is tapped out.
Thank you.
No man should go without ale.
Agreed.
So yeah, the Green Banneret, as he's called. These are their coats of arms.
Oh, of course.
Out there.
The Green Banneret, is sort of like, well, that was stupid. And then the Red Banneret says, "I think that was quite generous, actually. Well done, Sir Concord."
Thank you.
And the other one says, "You're just sucking up to him." And then they start bickering again.
Oh, jeez.
Would you two just kiss and get over it?
Exactly.
How soon to the border? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Not too much further now. Not too much
Oh,
further.
I see why your
God.
father was quick to get you out of the castle.
Yeah, exactly. I think my boys need to escort you. Yes.
Yeah.
And take your
Now I get
time, please.
And if you only bring one back, more's the better.
Exactly.
No mischief unless it's getting rid of one of them.
I won't tell, I promise. All right, so yes, they do finish escorting you to the border, and let's see, you cross the Severn River by ferry, and then they leave you there, and sort of direct you on to the city of Carleon, which is the capital of Esgavalon. So you reach Carleon, the city of Carleon on Usk, by the end of the day. So, Carleon is an old Roman city as well. But one of the larger ones.
Welcome to the table.
Where's your D6,
It's one of the larger of the old Roman cities, and in fact, you see it well before you get there because one of its most notable features is a massive keep that's built atop a tall hill overlooking the river. It is called Le Tour Gigantique.
Oh.
So, which I think speaks for itself. But
Very creative.
yes, exactly. It's so literal. But at any rate, like most old Roman cities, it is built on a square plan, surrounded by high stone walls with streets at each of the cardinal points, bisecting those walls. And you are met by some outriders about a mile outside of the city who escort you in and to the palace where you will meet the king of Escavalon, as well as his court. So, let's see here. Okay. So, the palace is converted from the old Centurion's barracks, but is now kind of more rambling structure. And you actually see, for those of you who were in Cornwall a few years ago, you were met by a familiar face.
Oh.
Sir Alain de Carleon. So he's there to meet you all and escorts you into the palace to await your meeting with King Nanteliod. And in due course, Sir Elad is summoned to meet with the king, leaving you all with Sir Elan. So, how have you all been doing?
I don't think I've met him, right?
I don't think you did.
Oh, okay.
Well, sir, and yourself.
Well, indeed. Well, indeed. I heard about the business with Merlin.
Foul business.
Frightful
Most
mess.
foul.
Frightful mess.
Yes, I'm I'm glad I wasn't ensorcelled by him.
Yes, it was unfortunate.
Yes, can we just move on?
There's not much
Yeah.
one can do when ensorcelled by Merlin.
It's quite the ensorceler.
He is the son of the devil and all that.
This is true. This is true. Perhaps it's for the best that he is gone. Kidnapping a baby. Who ever heard of such a thing?
Indeed.
Well, if he's the son of the devil, he'll probably eat it shortly. I hear that's what they do.
I've heard rumors as well. Reliable rumors.
Yes, my chaplain says so.
Yeah, Carleon is the seat of the Archbishop,
Oh,
who you remember.
who accused us of?
No, he actually
No,
stood
but
up
he
for
was
us.
he was very
Wait.
dismissive of Kinraid's.
Being pagan.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Archbishop Blackadder?
No,
okay.
Archbishop Dubricus.
Oh, that's right.
Archbishop Broadbent. Yes. So, anyway, yes. Well, I've heard rumors that he's working with the Saxons now.
What?
One wouldn't be surprised after kidnapping the king's son.
True. True. Maybe he's going to use that as some kind of leverage.
Ugh. Disgraceful. Distasteful.
We've beaten the Saxons back before. We'll do it again.
True enough. True enough. I know I can't speak for my king, but I know he is sympathetic to your cause. We've been beset by Irish raiders of late.
This
Yes.
damn Irishman.
You're telling me. Don't get me started.
What's your hate with Irish?
Exactly. Significant. Yes, they hate. Where you come from, you hate the Saxons. Here, we hate the Irish.
Makes sense.
Everyone's got to hate someone.
True. True.
What else can keep you warm in the winter? Really.
But indeed.
Yes. So, yeah, shortly you are all then summoned into the main hall where King Nanteliod is holding court. You remember Nanteliod, of course.
Ah, yes.
And so he beckons you all forth and says, I've listened to what your marshal has had to say, but I wish to hear your own points of view as well. Is there anything you wish to add to what your Earl has dispatched you to communicate?
Can I impassion this?
Sure.
With a... Let's see. Sweet. I do succeed my fealty for my lord.
Alright, check that. Plus 10 to orate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'm rolling on a 21. You get a 7.
Okay. And your orate's actually modified by also your glory. So like your glory is 4,000 now.
Yeah,
So that would be an
4,600.
additional plus 4.
Oh,
So just FYI for the future.
interesting.
Yeah. So, alright, so you kind of, give them some,
For the good of Britain, we're
Mhm.
all in this together.
Mhm.
Don't we all hate the Irish and the Saxons? Let's
Mhm.
band together because we're all brothers in this.
I mean, really, a Saxon's just a blonde Irishman.
True dat. True dat.
Alright, so, very good. So yeah, he listens thoughtfully to that, and he says, well, you make some excellent points. Some excellent points to supplement what Sir Lad had to say. And with that, you're all dismissed.
All right. So we're dismissed. Are we in a or like what are we doing?
Well, you're
Are we
in
going shopping?
You're
We're
in
going
Carleon.
shopping?
Yeah, it is a significant sized town, so you can hit up some of the markets if you like.
Oh boy.
So go find a local feast happening, perhaps.
Haha. Well,
It's also known to have a church, one of the only 3 churches in Britain that has a perpetual choir where 200 monks sing songs 24 hours a day.
Wow.
Man.
Mm-hmm.
No. I will see you in the alehouse.
There's also an ancient Roman Colosseum just outside the city walls. Doesn't get used for a whole lot these days.
Ah.
Are you not entertained?
I don't know, do you really want to see Christians fed the lions?
I'd kind of like to see gladiators.
And there is a fully functioning Roman bathhouse. About the size of a cathedral.
Wow.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
You guys can hit that up if you want.
I mean, I guess it's time for my annual bath.
We do smell a bit like horse.
Actually, no, the
guys.
pagans were
Yeah.
pretty darn clean.
Medieval people in general were actually a lot cleaner than we give them credit for. The whole non-bathing thing started with the Black Death, which was, relatively towards the end of the period. So it was just this idea that, you got disease from your pores getting opened up. But prior to that, they were very clean, actually. Much cleaner than we tend to think. The more you know.
Gentlemen, a bath?
Should a bathhouse.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Can we drink in the bathhouse?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you should get your ale restocked.
Yes.
Yeah, let me look that up, see what that's going to run you.
Okay. And are there herbs that I could get for my wife to maybe help with an easier birth next year?
Oh.
Maybe?
Consult a midwife,
Very thoughtful.
perhaps?
Oh yes, yes, that's a good idea.
Hell, you could hire a midwife, actually, if you want to. Just have a full-time midwife.
A foreign midwife.
Fern.
All right. So yeah, admission to the baths is free. So yeah, you guys get some bro time in together. A little sausage fest going on.
Just being nude.
Yeah.
I mean-
just hanging out and being nude. And
Our poor squires.
just
feeling
have to stand
inadequate.
by with
Come
all
on,
your
punks,
clothes.
don't be shy.
I'll
Get in
just
there.
punch
Little horseplay, little wet towel whipping.
Oh.
Yeah.
Aw, I have 2 14-year-old squires.
Oh man, it's on.
The raising is on.
Yeah, and there are no safety regulations, so they're just running all over the place, you know.
Slipping.
Phelan, damn it!
Damn it, man! Now see what you've done. I think he has a concussion, sir. Well, when he wakes up, let me know. I want to yell at him. All right, so let's see here. Replenishing thy ale, eh? Let's see. I don't know if they even have that sort of thing on here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Food and drink. It's on the other. Well, they have the price for a jug of ale. So yeah, I mean, you know, in terms of replenishing, I'd say it would be about a shilling, which is 20 denarii.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And how many shillings are in a libra?
240.
Okay, thanks.
And then...
So I'll get my squires on that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, here you go, guys. Don't drink it.
Okay, let's see here. Seeing if it's possible to get some kind of on-staff... Oh, here we go.
We can hear the monks singing throughout the whole city.
Yeah, basically. Echoing through the lanes. Exactly. Well, you could hire an apothecary if you wanted to.
Oh.
Or there are herbalists as well. You could bring in. So.
Could I ask to see what, just someone off the street, hey you, what would you recommend for childbirth? Oh, go to the apothecary, or oh, go to the herbalist.
Just take a straw poll.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like out of 50 people interviewed, how many vote for an apothecary versus a midwife?
No, I'm gonna let the next person I ask pick for
32
me.
Helens agree.
Can I roll for it? See.
Well, basically, I'll tell you what they do. An apothecary doesn't really have a skill. Costs you 3 libra a year to upkeep, but he cranks out 1 magic potion per year.
Oh, these are to hire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought
and
this
that
is consultation.
Oh no, these would be guys you'd be taking on as you know. So that would give the potion gives the patient plus 1d6 to their con roll, which I'd say would apply to the childbirth roll as well. So, and then the herbalist similar upkeep of 2 libra, and also gives you a bonus of plus 1d6 to con.
Okay. So the apothecary only gives 1 magic potion per year, and the healer can just whip up anything.
It's sort of like what you were saying. They put you on a regimen of herbs. And,
yeah.
and,
I think I'll go for the herbalist.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
All right. So
this would be under healer, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So so yes, you managed to find an herbalist in Carleon who's willing to come out to your manor.
All right.
And live at your manor for a while. So.
Great.
Yeah. So that's going to cost you 1 libra up front, and then reduce your disposable income by 2 per year as long as he's living with you. Okay. Anything else? Anything else you guys want to do in town?
Let's see.
This is heroic shopping music.
I know, it's so great.
Is it like playing on the speakers through
Right, yeah.
through the alleys?
It's like a Turkish bath. They've just got these speakers just sitting there.
No, I think I'm good.
All right. So you guys are off soon enough, and making your way along the south coast road that leads towards Estregales. So you're sort of constantly treated to these beautiful ocean views, the Severn Bay stretching out to the south, waves crashing against pebble beaches or cliff sides as you wend your way along hill and dale with sort of green draped hills and mountains off to the north. Though you do get the idea that those hills may have eyes. They may or may not have eyes. And Elad even says, not advisable to go off the main roads in East Country.
Can I make an awareness roll to see?
Sure, yeah.
Detect anything?
Absolutely.
Where did my D20? Oh, there's. Oh, I make it.
You make it. Yeah, so like on day 2, you actually do note, a little scrawny, dark-haired man, sort of paralleling your progress from about like 300 yards off the road. He's just kind of darting to and fro amongst the tall grass and, just kind of like tracking you guys basically. And he does that for about an hour and then disappears. So.
But he doesn't look Saxon-ish.
No.
Okay.
Does he look Irish?
No.
Does it look like
Just
he's on
the
a
hill.
horse?
Nope, he's on foot.
So we
like
could
a Pict.
catch him.
He's moving with a sort of Pictish scuttle.
We covered 2 out of 3 bases, guys.
Yeah. I mean, you could try to write him down if you want.
He's not really bothering us.
Yeah.
We're not.
We should keep an eye on him now.
I mean,
Alright.
it's not even our country. We shouldn't really molest the people in the countryside when it's not even our country, guys.
True.
And he doesn't look Roman, so.
You and your newfound hatred of Romans.
Such vengeance.
All right. So, yes. Oh, yes. I forgot to mention that Nanteliod sent you all off with instructions to say hi to the Countess for him.
Hey.
Wait, which countess?
Countess Ellen.
Oh.
Salisbury.
Maybe not. Oh yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
And so Elad, as you're writing, says, yes, our Countess, she was one of the most desirable women in the country when she was young, and Sir Blaine was not the only one who courted her. I think Nanteliod, who was just a knight at that time as well.
Yeah, I think everyone spits when he says Blaine's.
Two.
Nanteliod had designs on her as well, but she chose Roderick, and we're all better off for it.
Indeed.
That we are.
Isn't Roderick just the best?
Mm-hmm. And so, yes, and so you reach the boundary of Cardiff after just one day of riding. And the next day come to the town of Newcastle in the Nain Forest. And then oh god, we're getting into like hardcore Welsh territory here, so I'm going to start mutilating a bunch of Welsh words.
Alright.
Yeah. So anyway, the town of Kinkakeenadon. I'm going with that. The following day. So the people here are short and dark-haired and earthy, but they welcome you well enough. You're on a main trade route. They're used to seeing strangers.
Do they have a Pictish scuttle about them?
Yes, they all walk sideways.
Like crab people.
Kind of waving their arms around as they walk.
We shouldn't stay here long.
Because we don't want this culture to rub off on us.
Yeah, I really can't afford another hate passion.
I hate crab people.
So, no, they're just they're hill folk. So yeah, maybe a little Pictish to them, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're
So-
Welsh, I mean.
Yes, exactly. So, at any rate, the next day, some mounted guards from the court at Estregales are there to meet you and escort you further on. A lad, of course, I have a letter. So forth.
Can anyone read?
Yeah, exactly. No one's been able to read it yet.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh dear. Yes, reading.
It's a really good letter, I promise.
Yeah, exactly. Well, some of you know how to read, right?
I know basic. Very basic.
Wulfram taught himself to read.
I can't.
He's not here, though.
Yeah.
What do we need reading for, guys?
Yeah.
It's a lady thing.
So yes, you from the boundary of Estregales, you travel, to Carmarthen. You then wait there for 2 days as word is sent on ahead to the king. Word comes back that you are free to proceed. So you then journey 3 days to Pembroke Castle. So it's so not on your maps. This is well outside of you guys'.
No.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't make my motors anymore.
Pretty much. Let me see. I don't even know where my map went. It totally disappeared. Oh well. You guys are far from home, suffice it to say. So, at any rate. So, you are presented at court at Pembroke, which is basically an old hill fort with a bailey constructed atop it and a hall in the midst. There you are introduced to King Canaan. He's an old king. There he is.
Oh, okay.
That's his coat of arms.
Mm-hmm.
And
Tiptoeing dragon.
it's a very dainty dragon.
Yes.
There's mud.
At any rate, so.
A lad, hoping behaves this time.
Oh yes, let's see how he does.
Oh, my bad.
No, he's fine.
Oh, good.
This is who you came to see, after all. And so
okay.
He goes through all the proper sort of courtly comportments and presenting himself and so forth. Hands the king the letter, and the king just hands it off to a steward who's standing nearby, and says, "I shall read the letter and give it my due consideration. But tell me, how fare the king and the countess?"
Just really?
Yeah. This is why Salisbury knights were picked for this mission.
Well,
in case you were wondering.
Countess Ellen is looking just as lovely as ever.
Indeed. Good to hear, good to hear. She was ever a friend to Estregales. So, very well then. Well, I think we should have some food to welcome you all here shortly.
Feast, feast.
Feast.
Traveled for days.
And my steward, Sir Orcus, will see to your needs. So there's his coat of arms, very similar, of course, and there he is.
Oh.
Okay.
Is it common for knights to be stewards?
Yes. In fact, you have to be a knight to be a steward.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, excellent little bit of trivia.
Well, I should say at this level.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So at any rate, yes. So Orcus comes forth and says, "Yes, absolutely. We have some. We'll get you set up here over in this part of the hall. If you just want to leave your stuff there, and we will have some food out momentarily." And so some tables are brought out and set up, and we'll just do a little short one-round feast. So everyone go ahead and make an app roll.
I lead the feast.
Got it.
I make mine.
Made it?
I fail.
Okay, so between the two of you, who rolled better?
I got a 13.
I got a 3.
Okay, so there's only one card to give out since it's a one-round feast, and that goes to Kinrain.
Yay.
Ooh.
Oh no.
It's a red one.
Ooh.
Oh,
This will be
unavoidable.
eventful.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
Wait for
Awesome.
Yes. So.
I'm laughing like a child, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
I pass wind unexpectedly. Roll courtesy to excuse myself. I'm impassionate with my hospitality.
Okay.
More than food.
Which I failed.
Okay, right. So that's a -5 to your courtesy.
I still pass.
Nice. All right.
I got a
Check
4.
your courtesy.
Jesus.
Let's see. But
I saved it. I saved it, guys.
yeah.
I'm like, really? I've never seen this card pulled before. It seems like it would be more common.
Well, I think the keyword is unexpectedly.
Wait for it. Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Was it not the time? Yes. So wow, and Tathan is just zonked from the road, right?
Just right out, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I couldn't possibly.
No.
Yeah. So as they bring out the broiled pike, maybe that's what makes Tathan.
So Jade just
Yeah. Oh,
hand him out and beeline out of the room.
all right. And then you all dig in, and Kinrain lets one go right when the conversation like stills, like
Oh,
everyone
that's
pauses.
the worst possible.
You just hear the chewing.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's good times. Yeah. You know, it's like,
And yet,
Well.
I somehow salvaged.
you somehow salvaged it, but you did fail your passion rolls, so
Yeah.
that's not going to be
I
good.
am embarrassed.
Well, yes. So you're also going to be melancholic.
About.
I'm really embarrassed.
So you can volunteer. You can voluntarily
do.
reduce your hospitality by 1 if you want to snap out of it right away.
Or,
You'll be melancholic.
well, I mean, what would that? I've never been melancholic
How,
before.
how much did you fail your melancholy by?
Or fail my hospitality?
I mean, yeah,
By 1.
by 1. You'd be melancholic for a week.
How would that affect my?
Basically, you'd be out of the story for a week.
Oh.
Yeah. Or subject to lashing out at anyone who tried to snap you out of it. Which may not be the best thing
I
to
don't
do
wanna kill
when in the
anyone.
court of
I
a
will
foreign
just-
king.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at least he's not armed, but...
Right. Well, you've all got your daggers on you.
I only have a
The
dagger.
king comes over.
7.
Are you okay, friend?
Oh gosh!
I
You're too close.
voluntarily.
Oh, my innards! Oh.
Oh, there
thought
goes
it
my
so
life.
what?
Yeah, exactly.
I lowered it. I lowered it. I already lowered it.
All right.
Enough said.
All right. So for
It was the pike.
I don't eat fish very often.
that's certainly not saltwater fish.
I live in the plains. What is
Yeah.
this?
What is this flaky white meat?
What is this not mutton
Bring this
called?
the mutton. I do. I have sheep herds on my lands.
Exactly. I've almost lost the interior greasing of sheep grease. Can you bring me some mutton?
Quick, I need my sheep jerky.
Yeah. Exactly. So for Cormac and Concord, you guys can flirt, intrigue, or drink.
I'm just gonna drink. It's too soon to flirt.
All right, make
Except
a
for,
temperate,
the
temperate
winters.
Hmm. This long, cold winter.
That, temperate. Pass.
roll. Okay, great. So you drink, but not to excess.
Good.
I'm a gossip, even though my intrigue is really low. So we'll-
Go nuts.
Okay. I fail it.
Yeah, nothing doing. All right.
I'm gonna check.
Well, that was an uneventful feast.
It wasn't well.
Well,
It was kind of eventful.
but that was
actually.
musical.
But still memorable.
It was
Yes.
musical. Yes, well, since Wulfram isn't here, someone had to provide the music. All right, so
This is what happens when we try to make up for Wulfram being gone.
exactly.
Yeah. Aw.
That's the next best thing. Jesus. All right, so
I'm desperate, okay?
anyway, so Sir Orcus is tending to your needs, politely but brusquely. He's all business. Just taking care of stuff. You can tell he's a high functioning steward. And let's see. So yeah, with that you all retire, and then the next day, Sir Orcus meets you all kind of after you've had a chance to get up and wash up and break your fast and so forth. And he says, "I'm terribly sorry, but the king is busy and will be sending for you all when he has time. In the meantime, he has sent instructions that we may hold a hunt on his reserves."
Oh, they're good hunting here.
Oh, very good, very good.
Let's.
Excellent deer.
What
So
kind of game
Cormac,
does he have?
you've been out of the game for a little while.
Yes, I'm quite prepared. Just like the last time.
Ah, yes.
And I'll let you know, Brendan, that there's always a chance that the questing beast might show up.
Well, my ears are perked.
All right, because it could come up on certain rolls. So you never know.
The more you know.
And the more you know, that too.
No, just better.
All right. So at any rate, yes. So
We'll mace the beast. Oh, well.
Right in the eyes.
That too. All right. So yes. So he's going to take you out to hunt some buck. Actually, some red deer. Excuse me.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the first time we've hunted something that's not boar?
We hunted bear once. No,
did
I
hunt
didn't
bear.
hunt bear. This is the first time I've hunted anything else.
Oh, okay.
Where's the boar?
We did some
Okay.
deer.
I think you did some
we?
deer hunting. Yeah.
Did we?
Oh, okay.
At one point, yeah.
I don't recall this.
That's when I chanced upon the beast.
Oh,
Well then,
okay.
perhaps you'll be
I didn't
lucky
see any
again.
There was no deer.
Does anyone
only
else hear the baying of
hounds.
hounds?
No, not our hounds.
Muffled hounds.
Muffled
No.
hounds.
Like they're in
Slowly
something.
digested.
Like they're in the belly of something.
Yeah.
It's like,
No deer I've ever heard.
Okay, so let's see here. All right, so at any rate, yes, you all assemble for the hunt near the near Pembroke Castle. There's some sort of light woods rolling out over the gentle hills, and there you meet the king's two sons.
Oh, not
twins?
again.
Also twins?
Not twins, no. So the eldest, of course, would have those coats of arms, and his name is Sir Dirac.
okay.
He's a young fellow, newly
Aww.
knighted, and his squire is also his brother, and so
That can't be good.
that'll be his coat of arms when he's knighted. But that's Lack, is his name.
Black.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lackey.
Like L-A-K.
All right then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
All right. So at any rate, they both seem brimming with youthful enthusiasm, and
Yay.
yeah, as you guys ride out towards the woods, they pepper you with questions. So you all are from Logres, eh?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
You.
It's a wonderful
serve,
place. You should come visit sometime.
You serve King Uther.
We do.
How do you find it? He seems like a most capable king.
He's very earnest.
He has never led us astray in battle.
That's very true.
Ooh, you've seen battle.
Oh, here and there.
A little.
Yeah. Some good Saxon ass whoopings.
Some of us have even seen the end of battles.
Some of you.
Yeah.
Not very many. Well, very good then, very good. And what part of Logres are you all from?
Salisbury.
Salisbury. I think. Hey, Lack, hasn't our king spoken of the Countess of Salisbury?
We
Actual
do
face
so
palm.
love our Countess Ellen, yes.
Yes.
Yes. I've heard she's quite a beauty. That's-
Well, and so incredibly devoted to her husband. It's just touching.
Well, we will have to take you up on your offer and come visit you at some point.
Oh, please.
Yes, there are very many fair ladies of the court who are not Countess Ellen.
Also named Ellen. All right. Oh no, Elaine is the most.
I was gonna say, I
That's
boned
what
an
I'm
Ellen
thinking
in
of.
Lincoln.
Yeah, I know.
So there's another Ellen.
There is another Ellen right there. Yeah,
Oh.
that's true actually. All right. Wow, that's a really thick forest. Okay. Well, no. If you guys went hunting in the wilds, here it would impose a -25 to your hunting rolls.
Holy crap.
I mean, if we're hunting with the locals, do we get a...
Fortunately, you're in the king's reserves.
Oh,
excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. All right. So who wants to take the lead on this hunt, if anyone? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Sweet. All right. So
Onward.
Concord. Very good. All right. So go ahead and make a hunting roll then.
Alrighty. Oh, crit.
Nice.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Smell.
Well done. Well done,
Yeah,
sir.
check it.
Oh, yes.
Check that skill.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see here. Critical allows the group to move down a line. Okay, very good. So you've found a set of fresh deer tracks.
Ooh, yay.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too far to find this quarry.
Okay.
So yeah, I'll need another hunting roll.
Alright. Oh, let me get.
Okay. Let's see. What'd you roll?
2.
A 2. Okay. Okay, very good. So you're tracking it through the wooded downs here. I'll need another hunting roll, please.
Okay. 5.
Okay. Okay. Very good. So after 3 hours of searching, you find the deer that you're looking for.
These are the deer we're looking for.
Exactly. Okay, so of course, over the course of the hunt, you all get sort of spread out. So Concord, you're going to blow your hunting horn. Everyone else gets awareness rolls.
Got it?
I am unaware.
I make it.
Okay, so Cormac and Kinrain, you guys are close enough. You can get in on this as well.
Before I turn and go, can I roll to see if I hear anything unusual in the nearby area?
Go for it.
I passed?
You pass. Nothing else unusual now.
Well then. To the deer.
Hey, they call it the questing beast for a reason. All right, so for Concord, go ahead and make your spear roll at this time.
Okay. Oh, no. Miss.
A miss. Okay. So you charge in with your spear, and the deer bolts out of the way just straight past you. So Tathan and Kinrain, as you guys are, Concord. No, Cormac and Kinrain, as you guys are kind of honing in, you see this deer bolting for it. So you guys can both make attack rolls with your spears.
Got it.
Okay.
Make it.
Okay. What'd you both roll?
A 3.
Also,
3 both.
both spirit from different angles.
We weren't expecting it to just bolt.
Yeah, well, it wasn't expecting to find 2 other knights coming at it because I missed its avoidance roll. So yeah, go ahead and roll your horse damage there.
Oh.
Well,
Oh boy.
Oh wow, well there we go.
There won't be anything left of it.
19.
19, okay.
28.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
Destrier on a deer hunt.
The deer looks like a dog.
Yeah. No, basically, one of you spears it through the heart, and the other spears it through the neck, and that thing hits the ground hard.
Well met.
Teamwork.
That's all.
Yeah. So, wow, really not a big share of glory for killing a deer, I have to say.
I can't imagine there would be.
No. All right. So, but yeah, you guys bring down a 10-point heart. So.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right, and at that point, Elad that other guy,
Tathan?
Tathan. No, I was trying to remember the son's name, which is Dirac.
Oh.
Elad, Dirac, and Tathan, come riding up. And Elad's like, "Oh, you should have saved some for us."
That's a very good-looking buck.
Indeed.
It's got a nice. I wanted to say it has a nice rack for your wall, but sorry.
It does.
Okay.
It's true. You can say it.
Okay. Then
That was
I
just
say
a
that.
great rack.
What a rack.
Oh.
Oh yes. So
10 point. Wow.
yeah. So yeah, at any rate, you guys have your squires dress the deer and get it ready to take back. And yes, outside of Pembroke, you see King Canaan sort of walking the grounds, I guess you could say, with a small delegation of Saxons. No.
Draw your swords, man.
No, quite the opposite from Malahout. He's just apparently in conversation with some local tribesmen. They have that same sort of short, rangy look about them. So you guys come riding up, and Dirac's like, Father, the Knights of Salisbury killed a deer.
Whoa.
Most of them did.
They really are better hunters. We should prove how much better we are. Shut up. No, but he's just going on about how awesome you guys are, and
Kids.
and yeah, the lead fellow, I guess you could say, that King Canaan was talking to is kind of eyeing you guys, you know. And
Recognized roles?
no, you've never seen this guy before in your life.
Okay.
He's kind of like that. Kind of
Rangy looking indeed.
mhm.
Yeah, kind of looks like a demon.
Kind of looks like a demon. But yeah, he's wearing like, you know, kind of homespun wool clothes and a cloak with a little silver brooch on it and everything. And he says, you fancy yourself some right, you know.
Yes, we do.
This impenetrable accent, you know.
Yes, we fancy ourselves what?
And Kanan says, I believe he said, do you fancy yourselves good riders?
Oh.
Oh, moderately good.
And he's looking at Kinrain's horse in particular, and then he's checking out Cormac's horse, you know, and he says, well, I say I can outrun it. So, and Kanan says, I think he said he could outrun any of you on his horse.
Oh.
And he, you know, sort of whistles, and a couple of his lackeys bring forth this little mountain pony with like a shaggy coat, you know.
How much you want to bet?
I could set aside this much, you know. And
He points at your horses.
yeah.
For pinks, guys, for pinks.
Basically, he does indicate some of his own horses nearby.
So he's betting his horses. What are we betting?
Whatever you want.
I mean, I'm not really under the illusion that my horse is very fast.
No, it's good for
fast
stomping
horse
on
either.
things.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, yours is quite fast.
Well,
You got
I'm
a
not.
Courser.
I'm not.
Oh, you
riding
don't
the
have your
Courser
Courser
right
anymore?
now.
Oh, that's right.
I
that's
left
right.
it behind, unless I brought it. I don't
You
think I
could,
did though.
if you want.
It could have been part of your horse entourage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your horse tourage.
My horse tourage.
Yeah, you guys all travel with horse tourages.
So if I lose, I mean we're up to wager whatever we're wagering and see if he takes it.
Mm-hmm.
How about a Libra?
Mm-hmm. That's fine. Like the lead was worth a silver, and yeah, sure. Those ponies aren't worth much, you know.
Maybe it's fast. Like questing beast fast.
Maybe this is what I need to defeat the questing beast. He's obsessed. All right, so Cormac's gonna take
If
the
it is
challenge.
fast, maybe I'll buy one or something.
True. Ooh, oh. All right, so basically,
Just 100 shillings in for.
you're doing side bets.
Side bets, anyone? Side bets?
I'm gonna laugh and say I'd feel terrible if my horse trampled your pony.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Ouch.
Good-naturedly.
Yes.
But still,
It's a demon horse anyway.
don't listen to Ian.
I'll match your 100 shillings. I'll bet on the pony.
Ooh, make it interesting.
All right.
Okay.
I was actually gonna ask.
I can think you're crazy, but
I simply replaced my charger with my desk.
You
did it. It's
Get
a
my
good
charger. You
story.
want
I'm
to pour back up
intrigued.
horses?
He's got something
lightweight.
up his sleeve.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Absolutely.
You know, he's got, you know, home ground advantage. He didn't say how long the race was going to be.
It's true.
All right.
Don't worry, Cormac.
Speaking of which,
Oh yes, now.
so he begins to, now that the bet has been made, he begins to elucidate the course of the race, which, sure enough, is way out over the, wild countryside, up into the hills, back down again. It's about a 5-mile race.
Yeah.
You'd be better off on a goat, I think.
Yeah.
Boy.
So we still have that, do we still have that Saxon donkey?
Benjamin is back at home.
All right, so so it's just opposed horsemanship rolls. What's the speed of your charger there?
9.
9, excellent. So you do have an advantage on speed. There's no point pretending otherwise, but
The question is endurance.
Indeed.
let's see here. Speed on a war pony.
War pony.
6. Okay, so.
Oh, honey.
Oh, it's so cute.
Big sweaters.
Well, you are in Cardigan. So
Let me know when we're in Argyle.
so your horsemanship roll is going to be at a -10
Yeah, -10.
because he has devised a route that's specifically going to take you out over non-horse friendly but pony friendly terrain.
Okay, I will impassion it with my honor,
Okay, go for it.
which I fail.
Ooh, so that's a further -5 to your
Awesome.
horsemanship.
Alright, so
So,
So what's your
Yeah.
horsemanship?
it's at 10. Which I pass.
oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Wait,
so
well,
your
so
horsemanship's 15.
It was at
normally.
15.
So it's
now it's
10.
at 10. I rolled a 5.
Minus a further 10
From the 5?
No.
from the 10.
Oh shit.
So
oh right.
so basically 0. So
0. So
So
don't pass
yeah.
that.
that is an automatic failure. And I just critted his horsemanship roll. So
Oh, there you go.
It's getting dark, isn't it?
yeah. Yeah. So
Should we send out a
essentially
search party?
Yeah, I have time.
no, essentially what happens is you take your horse out and it comes up lame after about a mile.
Okay.
Not to the point where you didn't roll a fumble there, so it's not to the point where you'll have to put it down, but you basically have to concede the race at that point. Yeah. And 100 shillings change hands.
Yeah.
Was it like? Did it look super fast?
No, it was only
like a
super sure-footed.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
like after a mile you hit this really rough patch of terrain, just super uneven, and your horse is like, what the fuck, man?
It was
It's like-
crazy.
and got a stone up in its hoof, and
His one weakness.
Yeah. His one weakness are his soft hooves.
So what's shillings to Libra to Dara?
Alright, so-
There's 20
There's a
denarii
Libra.
to there's 12 shillings to a libra.
Okay.
So 12 into 100.
I roll my eyes
Yep.
and give him the money. Good race.
Yeah. So you're at a libra on that, and he's good natured about it. And you're not the only one. You're not the first one to be defeated by King Baron Van of Cardigan.
I'll fuck through. I was hoping maybe he had some kind of magical pony.
Nah.
You just.
He just has a very different concept of what constitutes a fair race. So, at any rate,
These are unusual looking horses?
they're just ponies.
Okay, so they're not like something we've never seen before.
Well, they are in a way, because you've never really seen these sort of mountain ponies before.
Okay.
Yeah. They're not the sort that could like hold an armored warrior.
Okay.
No.
But like a squire?
Squire could definitely, yeah.
And at the same time, I've never seen a horse in a sweater before.
That's right.
Yeah.
There's something about that sweater.
I mean,
fur.
would he sell me one of the would he sell me one of the ponies for about 50 shillings?
Ooh, let's see.
What is the cost of a
I mean, I got
One of
these.
you bastards.
I got these from betting on you.
So yeah, he agrees to that price.
Okay.
Sells you a war pony.
Sweet.
for your squire?
Hell yeah.
No,
With a sweater.
Seems like it'll be good, if I ever have to send someone with a message over long distance rocky terrain.
Mm-hmm. And actually, much like how Kinrain is setting a trend with his destrier, eventually war ponies do become kind of standard issue for squires.
Yeah.
let's see.
Well, it is
Around.
cheaper than the Ramsey.
Yes, exactly. So
See, I'll put Godfrey on the. Well, what's Godfrey riding on right now? Would it just be a
it would be a
courser or
no. It would be
Rouncy?
either. It would depend on how many horses you had, but generally it's either one of your spare Rouncies or the Sumpter.
Okay.
So,
War Pony is a step up from that.
War Pony is good.
Okay,
War Pony is good.
Yeah. So Godfrey, say hello to your new mount.
All right. So, yeah, so, you guys just kind of continue hanging around. The king's still busy with various meetings and other distractions. Let's see. That night, actually, at dinner, King Kanan says, so, do the Knights of Salisbury bring with them any ability to entertain my hall?
We've got some killer songs.
Yeah.
But no one to sing them.
I'm really good with the lance.
I still have a high Ori.
Yeah, you could.
Talk about Virgil.
Oh yeah, we've got 2 epic songs now about Virgil.
That's true.
I can at least recite them if we know I can't sing them.
Go for it.
I'm passionate this with my honor, which I make.
Okay.
Yay!
So that's a plus 10, so I'm
Love
at
hearing about
24.
Virgil.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
And I got a 12.
Okay. Now, is 24 including your glory bonus?
It is.
Okay, so that's a 16 modified.
Oh.
So you do an excellent job.
Oh, so I get to add my glory bonus to my roll.
Well, in this case, because your Ori is normally
11.
11. Now, does that include your glory bonus or not? It's just 11 on your sheet.
It's 11 on its own.
So with your glory bonus, it's a 15. So then with your plus 10, it's a 25. So you'd have a plus 5.
Oh, so 13.
13. Okay, very good. All right. So yeah, you tell the tale of Virgil, and
I mean, I'm not singing it. I'm just reciting, so I can
Sure.
understand how it's not quite as moving.
It's okay. You actually do a very good job with it, and Dirac and Lack are both kind of listening very intently. Like, wow. Didn't know such a thing was possible. Kanan's kind of like, huh.
So that's what you Salisbury Knights are up
what
to.
you're getting up to. Okay.
You're
That tells
up to
me
your
everything
knees
I
in
need.
Lady Knights. He's from Silchester. I'd like to find that out.
That's true, actually. Yes, those Romans. And
You can never predict those Romans.
yeah, and Orcus just kind of maintains his professional stewardy mask. So hard to say what he thinks of it. Ah, yes. But at any rate, so you spend most of the rest of the day just kind of, sitting around, not a whole lot to do. At which point, Orcus comes in around midday and says, the king has moved his court. He has ridden on ahead to Keru and left instructions that you are all to follow him.
Well, I guess we're off to follow him.
Yeah.
So Elad says, right, let's pack up, let's go. So, with your squire's help, you're all out on the road in less than 20 minutes.
On the road again.
I'm gonna get back
I
on my
asked
good
someone-
horse. Bitter.
Yes, the stable master was able to get your courser back up to speed. Get that stone out of its hoof and everything.
Kind.
Mutter.
Diedrich just looks at you.
Yeah.
Sorry, master.
Don't give me that look. Ever since I bought that new horse.
Yes, you don't betray a horse.
Yeah.
So, right. So, anyway, you all head out with the remainder of the court and catch up with the king at Castle Tenby, which is just a little motte and bailey, overlooking a small bay. And there, another feast has been set up. So,
boy.
it's another one-rounder.
I succeed.
I succeed.
Oh, succeed.
Who rolled best?
I have an 8.
7.
3.
Okay, so it's going to be Kinrain again.
Please don't let me fart again.
Ah, yes, but as we're about to deal out the cards, a horn sounds outside. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's a deep horn, kind of unusual, like, and Kanan immediately looks alarmed, and he says, "That is our horn of
Doom?
horn of doom. that is a horn that is to be used only in emergencies." And he's already standing and wiping his hands off and heading for the door of the hall. And so everyone else kind of gets up and starts heading out as well.
Yeah.
So
Need to kill some Irishmen. Those ginger bastards.
So coming out, you are met by a guardsman who was manning the towers, and he says, "Oh, sire, it's terrible! It's terrible!
The castle?
What's that?
The castle?
Yes.
Castle terrible?
No. He was manning the tower of the castle.
Oh.
Yes, and he says it's terrible. So, at any rate, Lady Frances was approaching the castle to join our feast when she was set upon by a knight atop a black steed, who swept her up and rode off that a ways. And he points off to the north.
That is just awful.
Mm-hmm. So Kanan's like, "That is outrageous. That is simply outrageous." And Dirac says, "Well, I bet the Salisbury Knights could save her, if anyone could."
You haven't started drinking yet, guys.
Yeah. All right, one for the road.
All right.
So
Onward.
you guys have choices here. So A, if you're going to pursue. B, if you want to pursue, you'll need to make a squire roll to get your squire up and about to help you get ready, because you were in feast mode, so you're just in your clothes basically.
Right.
You don't have your weapons with you. So your squire will provide you your sword and shield if you make the roll. If you wish to also armor up, it's going to add a little bit more time to your preparation time. So.
Well, let's start by squiring up.
All right, make your squire rolls.
Success.
Okay.
Both of mine are successes.
Is this other? Is this,
It's
Since
against
I
your
have
squire's
2,
age.
would it cut
the age.
time
Oh.
for me to armor
Got
up
it.
as well?
No.
Okay, just curious.
Diminishing returns. Got it. And
Yeah.
got it. Okay. Dang. If anyone had fumbled, your squire had fallen asleep. So.
Little shit.
Good job, Godfrey.
All right. So let me just make a little.
Oh, did you already ask about the second squire? If we have 2?
Mm-hmm. It's just
we-
one roll, and you
Oh,
would roll against the eldest, but if they're the same age, then it doesn't really matter.
Oh,
Would we
So-
get dressed faster?
that's what I asked.
There's a-
Oh, that's what you.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
Regrettably, no.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
Okay. Everyone make a D3 roll for me, please. That's a D6 divided by 2.
I got a 3.
I got a 1.
I got a 3.
2.
Okay, so Concord got a 2, Cormac got a 1, and then a 3 for Kinrain and Tathan. Alright, so Cormac, your squire's a little slow off the
He always
slow
was.
uptake.
Is it still Ponce?
It's still Ponce.
Ah.
He's still alive.
He's getting a little long in the
Yes.
tooth.
Just getting a little chubbier than last year.
He's like, "Oh, you need me? Shit."
He was like in the John. He's like running, pulling his little pants up.
No, he was already getting ready
He was
with
eyeing the ale.
with his leftovers. He was like, finally I can relax. What? Oh, come on!
Just one more bite.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta keep him young and idealistic.
Yeah.
Yes, my boy, someday this can all be yours. Now fetch me a coffee.
Ponce never got that talk.
He's gonna get that talk. Alright, so who wishes to get into your armor as well?
Oh, let me think. My jest is pretty high. I might just go after with no.
Prudence. Rolling my prudent.
Go for it.
Oh, so
Oh
did
yeah, I guess I'll roll
You
prudent.
can leave it up to that.
I fail my prudent. Reckless?
Yeah, make that record.
I do make my prudent.
I succeed at my
Make
reckless.
my
I'm
prudent.
going off without armor.
Okay, major prudent.
Yeah, I made my prudent.
So those of you who made your prudence are going to armor up. Roll a d6 for me.
Okay.
And Tathan is going
A
off.
5.
I
straight
got
away.
him.
Yep.
Okay. 5 for Cormac.
Yes.
And Concord? 4. Okay, so Kinrain, you managed to get, not only is your squire Johnny on the spot, but you managed to get armored up pretty quickly.
Well, there are 2 of them.
That's true.
They're helping.
Absolutely.
It's adorable.
And Cormac just...
Fun.
He's like, oh, I left that somewhere. I know I left it somewhere. Here it is. I found it. Now let me just get it. You want me to get that, right? Okay, let me get that.
Now, where does it
And,
go? Oh, yeah.
okay, wait a minute. Is that a
I know this, I
booty
know this, I
or
know
a
this.
slit? I forget.
I'm all thumbs today, sir.
Yeah, exactly. Terribly sorry, sir.
Just
terribly
terrible.
sorry. Alright, so, very good. So Tathan, by not armoring up, you do get an excellent head start on this guy. So you are...
Awesome.
Good, Tathan.
Hunting roll.
Let's see here. Horsemanship, actually, but you're going to get a +5 to it.
Oh, okay. Unfailable. Success, it's 7.
7. Okay, let me see. Let me see what our friendly guy is going to get here. Wow. I think it's in here.
Somehow the sound of the monks still echoes over the hills.
It
Carried on the
hauntingly
sea breeze.
It's just stuck in my head.
It's 494's catchiest pop tune. Alright, so...
Spent 6 years in the top 1 chant that they always repeat.
Coming in again at number 1.
God, 6 years.
Well, guys, it's no everything is awesome. I'll tell you that.
Alright, here we go. Alright, so you got a 7 on your horsemanship?
Yeah.
Excellent, then. Oops. If I could actually find the stats, that'd be helpful.
Ah, no worries.
Yeah. Let's see here. It was in this book. I knew it.
It's quite chilly out here in just my used clothes. Probably have to get some new ones after this. They're slightly out of
There we go.
dates and they may be covered in blood soon.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Hopefully someone else's.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Good.
All right. I
warm you
succeeded,
up.
but with a 1.
Okay.
So, good
So,
on you.
so I'm racing.
Yes.
Okay.
You're racing after this guy. So you, let's see, you made the roll. So what is your horse's speed? His
8.
move, rather. 8. Okay.
No worries. You rolled a bunch of 6. Oh, wait, no, those 6s were already face up. Sorry.
Oh.
Never mind.
Sorry. You rolled 1 3 off of a 6. I'm sorry.
I brought dark chocolate peanuts, everybody.
Oh, you're forgiven. Thank you for rolling that peanut in my direction.
You're welcome.
Yes.
All right. So you take off after this, in the direction of this horse, and you are just like, just carving this path up along this stream bed. It's
That's right. Hi ho, challenge.
exactly. And soon enough, in the quickly gathering gloom, you see a knight atop a pitch black charger of some sort.
Cool.
And he's got a lady over the bow of the saddle. You can distantly hear her screams. And as you get closer and closer, you see him kind of cast a glance back at you. And he's obviously being slowed by having the lady on the horse. So you're pretty sure you're going to be able to catch him. And at that point, a pair of black wings unfold from the side of the horse
Oh.
and begin flapping, and the horse takes to the air.
If thou art not callous, turn and face me, fiend.
Ooh.
You just hear his mocking laughter as he takes to the air.
Pussy!
But Let's see here. Oh, actually, you can give me either a fairy lore or a folklore roll.
Folklore, because it's 100% better than my fairy lore.
Sweet.
It's 2.
Uh-huh.
Nope.
Nah. All right. Yeah, you have no idea what the fuck this thing was.
It was an Icarus, guys.
So, however, you do see him flying off towards a nearby hill.
Okay.
Where there's a sort of
spire.
Yes. A little tower sticking up from amongst the trees.
Okay.
So yeah, you've got a pretty good idea of where he is, and soon enough your compatriots join you. First Kinrain, then Concord, then Cormac.
Still kind of adjusting it myself.
Kinrain.
Is Ponce even with you?
And Sir Dirac has come along as well.
Kinrain, I found the next horse that you're going to want to breed.
Now with a destrier?
Ooh.
Duly noted.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
This one's got wings.
I like where you're going with this.
Yes. I shall name it the Flying Fortress.
Notably,
All right.
flying.
Oh my god. So Sir Dirac is riding up as well, and as he's reining his horse in, he says, yes, and you're pointing at the tower. He says, well, that's just an old abandoned Roman watchtower. It's just a shell.
He's no longer abandoned. The fiend who took the ladies
Lady
resides
Frances.
in there.
Very well then.
I saw it with mine own eyes.
Isn't that how every Scooby
Him
Doo
and his-
episode starts?
Black flying horse.
No, it's just abandoned.
Oh yeah. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right. So yes.
Does anyone else got any guesses as to what the black flying horse is with wings?
Oh, yeah.
You describe it. Everyone else
Okay.
can make
Is it-
fairy lore
is it
or folklore rolls.
Bird wings
Got it.
or bat wings?
Bird wings.
Okay.
Got it. Oh, that's right. You had a high fairy lore.
Know all about that.
And he is all about mythical creatures.
Well, basically, as you hear this, you start asking some more questions like, well, what do his legs look like, and so forth and so on. And what you realize is that was not a horse; it was a griffin.
Oh, wow.
Good sir. It was a griffin.
I'm sorry.
Will
it's,
that breed with horses?
it's like half horse, half lion, right?
Uh huh.
So it'll breed with a horse or a lion, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But
So
it'll be
it
one of
was.
those things where it's like, well, if it's a female, it'll be a lion, and if it's a male, it'll be a horse. No, probably not.
I guess first you have to make sure the griffin won't eat the horse.
That
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Maybe it's just sleigh time. Cormac, sleigh time? Okay.
And will Sir Tathan be going on unarmored, or would he like to return to armor up? That would constitute a significant delay.
No, I won't delay my allies.
Go ahead and check your reckless. All right.
I'll stay in the back.
Yeah, that's cool, guys. You got this.
I'll make sure. I'll let you know if he flies away which direction he goes in.
Do our squires carry spare shields?
Let's see. They carry spare spears, and he's got a shield.
Yeah.
Oh, you do?
I just don't
Oh,
have my chainmail.
I see. Okay.
Yeah,
never
and they
mind.
don't carry spares of that.
No.
It's okay. I'm protected by
Yeah.
fancy.
The Lord will
So,
protect me.
whatever.
That's right.
All right.
I'm shielded by he who is known as he
Oh.
with a capital H.
As he. Oh, yes. So you ride on up into the darkening woods. Sun is setting and night is gathering quickly.
Uh-oh.
So as you near the tower, you note that it has apparently been repaired. Fresh stone marks areas where holes and tumble down walls were patched up and rebuilt.
Oh boy.
Signs of abandonment.
Furthermore,
Squatters, eh?
furthermore, there's a small campfire outside the tower, and 6 men are standing up and arming themselves
Oh.
at your approach.
Hmm.
They all look
Just one
quite.
guy, there's a-
Perhaps I'm not sticking behind.
They all look quite rough. Definitely hill folk, but not even savory hill folk.
All right.
Yeah.
You can charge them like bowling pins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it just
Spur to horse, gentlemen. Spurs to horses.
6 of them. Yeah.
They're on
And
foot.
there's 3 of
They're on
us.
horse.
They are on foot.
And
Well,
there's
there's
3, and then 1
4, and then Dirac as well.
Oh, yeah.
And Dirix is 5.
So is Tathan charging in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I will not allow
Sounds
my
really good.
compatriots to be outnumbered.
Okay. All right. So, that being the case, everyone go ahead and make your spear rolls.
Impassioning with honor.
Okay.
Success.
Likewise.
Same.
Fail. So that goes minus.
All right.
Fealty Lord.
Okay.
Make it.
Failure is a minus 5. Oh, and you lose a point off that passion too.
I got a 21.
Oh!
We're attacking men on
The
foot, right?
spear.
Yes. So you're gonna get a plus 5.
6. Still got it.
Alright, so I got a 17.
Oh. Okay, so if we
You got
impassion, we get a plus 10.
So you got
You get to add the
26.
difference.
Still got it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because I got
You.
plus the 7 from the difference between, right?
5 for them, or what's your spear? 18, so
18.
28. You rolled a 16. That's 24 plus 5, so you got a 29.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing. Thanks.
Very good. We'll just go in order here around the table. Keep it simple. I criticaled this guy's Hate Knight's Passion.
Oh, fun.
So I got a plus 20 to his skill, which is also a crit. So tied crits basically just represent sort of bashing each other, not really doing anything serious, So you're going to do a D3 damage
What?
to me, and I'm going to do a D3 damage to you.
I got a 1.
All right, you take 3 points.
Although, is
But
that
that's
including my
absorbed in
armor
you.
and stuff like
Yeah.
It's it bypasses armor.
that? Okay.
Oh.
Just so much hate.
Yeah,
All the hate.
all the hate. Okay, so for Tathan, I made his Hate Knight's Passion.
Oh, joy.
And let's see, he's on foot, so that's gonna do that. Okay, so what did Tathan get for his hit roll?
17.
17. And I made mine, but with an 11, so you hit.
Okay. Uh, 18.
18. All right. Well, he's just wearing leathers, so
Still.
yeah.
18 on 6 dice is embarrassing.
Let's see here. What's his size? All right. So you knock him down, and let's see. You cause a major wound.
Oh, wow.
He's still conscious though. And okay. So very good. So you stick him good.
Good.
All right. Concord.
I rolled 17.
17. Okay, I made my Hate Knight's Passion. And these guys really hate you guys.
Good job impassioning, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And I made mine with it. Well, I made mine, but with a 5, so Concord hits.
All
Go ahead and
right.
roll your horse damage since you're charging.
10, 20, 5, 28.
28.
Ow.
Wow. Okay, nice. So that's an auto knockdown and auto unconscious.
All right.
Mhm.
Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Oh, very good.
Good work.
Good. Let's see.
It's my undergrad dice. Yeah.
Never let you down. Okay, so
No.
Cormac.
I still got it. Got a 9.
Okay, even with the -5, excellent. So I made my Hate Knight's Passion, and I rolled a fumble.
Oh.
Yeah.
Attack
Yay.
roll. So his spear actually shatters as he tries to stab you. And go ahead and roll your horse damage.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
15, 16, 18.
18. All right, not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
All right, so that's what Tathan got as well.
Yes.
So he's also
Even
knocked
damage to
down,
the spear.
but stays conscious. Okay, and let me just roll for Dirac.
These are little
real quick.
guys, though, right?
Yeah, no, they're short. So
They're feisty.
Yeah.
they're short, but they're feisty. Okay. Okay, and then Dirac. All right, Dirac hits his guy.
This is Lady Francis we're trying to say?
Lady Francis.
All right. What's her app?
Is she married?
You'll have to see. You'll get answers to all of those questions
Next time.
next time on Pendragon. All right, so very good. All right, so Dirac also hits his guy and does not knock him down. Okay, so that leaves one extra fellow. So I'm going to randomize who he attacks. Concord.
Oh,
So here we go. He missed his hate knight's roll. He's
So he's
just
not
not
rolling.
feeling it, and naturally missed his attack roll as well. Okay, so let's see here. So Concord, you knocked out one guy, but now you've got another fighting you, but he's fighting at a terrible skill, frankly. Okay, and the rest of you are engaged with your fellows as well. So, Kinraid, go for it.
Still impassioned.
Mm-hmm.
Still +5 for being on horse.
Absolutely.
So that's a plus 15. Okay.
Yep.
I have to. Okay, so I'm rolling a
Oh my god.
33.
Yes.
I got a 2 plus
13.
so 13, so 15.
15. And let's see, I'm rolling a 23, and I got a 3, so that's a 6. So now you're just doing regular damage.
Okay.
the knives here.
19?
Center door. Top center. How much?
19.
19. Excellent. Excellent. Let's see here. Where's that unconscious? Alright, he's still conscious. But that was a major wound.
Hooray!
However, he's still conscious from that too. But you did knock him down.
Excellent.
Alright, so he's down on the ground. Alright, so Tathan, you knocked your guy down.
Yep.
So it's an unopposed attack roll for you.
Oh, cool. I got a 19.
Excellent. And how much damage?
Very evenly cut.
12. There we go. 18.
Sweet.
24.
Oh.
27.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So basically, you just lean down off the saddle and just spear him right through the chest.
Good.
And that's the end of him. Okay.
Good riddance.
Good riddance indeed. Okay, Concord.
Well, I would have crit my spear.
Ah, that's the worst.
Yeah, it's like
All
a
right.
15.
Yeah, I missed, so go ahead and roll damage.
Yay!
Go Concord.
Let's see. 11, 15, 17, 20.
20. Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent. That's a major wound. Ah, these guys will not fall unconscious.
Their rage just.
Yeah, it's definitely rage issues. Let's see, that is an auto knockdown though, so he's down. Okay, and Cormac.
It's still dispassioned.
Yes.
And is there a +5 to being on a horse when they're not on a horse? Or is it
Yes.
just- okay.
If you're on a horse, yes.
And what is that 2? It
Same.
just cancels out. Okay.
Yeah, it cancels it out.
15.
Exactly.
Alright, so I got it. 7.
7, that's a hit. And let's see, you knocked your guy down as well, right? So,
Unopposed.
Wait, are there any minus points to the roll?
no.
Okay, just checking.
Not in your case. No. Let's see. Oh no, you didn't. That's right. Okay, so oh, that's right. He fumbled, and then I just rolled another fumble. So he tries to pull a dagger, and it goes flying out. So go ahead and roll damage.
It's happened to all of us.
Yeah, some of us break wind
Or
during
just
a
regular
feast.
damage.
Yeah.
Others just make a mockery of themselves in combat. I know which one I'd rather do.
17.
17. All right, you kill him. The last look he gives you is one of sort of pathetic,
What
Bewilderment.
honor.
you know, like, oh, come on. Right through the throat. All right, real quick for Dirac. Critted, actually.
Nice.
Good job, lad.
Yes, he's not so bad after all. Let's see.
All that enthusiasm getting channeled somewhere.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna do his guy in. Okay, so let's see. That just leaves Kinrain and Concord. Kinrain.
Can we double up on these guys?
We
Absolutely.
had a
Right.
16.
If they survive. 16.
Yeah.
I got a 13, so go ahead and deal y'all damage.
$18.
Yeah, you kill him.
Sweet.
Alright.
Okay, and
Took him long enough to die.
Right.
And Concord.
I rolled a 4. I made it though.
I missed.
Oh,
Go ahead with your damage.
All right. Let's
Oh.
see.
Yeah.
17, 21.
The day Renae brought her loaded dice.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, so yeah, you dispatch him as well. Okay, so bandits dead. Door directly ahead of you.
All right.
Mm.
No hesitation. Let's go.
Oh,
go,
let's
go,
go.
go.
Yes, you first.
After you, good sir.
After you, gentlemen.
Going
I'm
first.
feeling pretty confident after that, so.
So as I said, this tower has been recently fixed up, rebuilt, renovated, and as you walk in, you enter a square room that takes up the entire base of the tower, and there's a entry to a little spiral staircase nook on the far side, but the room itself is crowded with banquet tables that are groaning under food and drink from all corners of Britain and beyond.
Oh.
Candelabras casting a nice soft glow over everything. The smell is just delicious. So I'll need everyone to make temperate rolls, please.
Oh dear.
Fail.
I pass.
Can I impassion my
You could, theoretically, yes.
okay, I guess honor because it's like
Your hospitality to not eat someone else's food?
That could also
Okay.
Yes, I'll roll for that.
Hospitality,
Thanks.
and I succeed.
Yeah. Oh,
Sweet.
I succeed.
All right.
Also.
Okay, so temperate. Yeah, I make it.
Make it.
Yep, make it.
Okay.
I
Fail.
fail.
Okay. So
It looks really
You just
good.
start going.
well, possibly. So what did you roll, Jade, for your temperate?
Yeah.
I rolled an 8.
An 8. Okay. All right, you're fine. And for Tathan?
A 10.
Oops. Damn it. Okay, you're fine. And for Concord?
9.
9. You're fine as well. All right, so now for Cormac. Yeah, exactly. Nice role playing. You'll need to make an indulgent roll.
Same deal.
Mm-hmm.
Fail.
Failed. Excellent. So if I
Excellent.
can roll a success, no, you'll be okay. I just have to roll against the feasts. Of
Now I'm kind
lure.
of curious.
Yes.
Cherry.
I want to see what's going on.
Oh yeah. So you're kind of moving over towards it, like, Now the feast has an allure rating of 10. If I roll a 10 or less, you're gonna give in.
Okay.
11.
Oh.
So you've got a high fairy lore. You've heard you remember your nana telling you stories about feasts that are just laid out, with nobody there, and bad things that tended to happen to people who just went ahead and sat down and started eating.
She's just trying to keep me out of the pantry.
Yes, but now it's paying off. So
Okay.
you tear yourself away.
I brought my own food. I'll just.
Yes.
We were fighting somebody.
It'll be worth the feast at home, fellows.
That's right. So, up to the second floor.
Yes.
All right, so you come out into another room that fills the entire perimeter of the tower. This one is lit by some flaming torches set into sconces, and the firelight illuminates mounds of coins, jewelry, weapons, all sorts of things. Like, Cormac, you spot a bow that would be perfect for hunting the questing beast. Kinrain, you spot a set of like gilded horse bridle and stirrups.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Shiny.
Yes, shiny. Yes, exactly. For Concord, you spot a beautiful silk tapestry that would
complement
look great in your hall.
Yeah.
And Tathan, you spot a suit of armor.
Oh man.
Oh, that's tough.
That armor looks like a beekeeper's uniform.
Yeah. That's really well-made armor, and I could sure use some right now.
Oh gosh.
So I'll need everyone to make selfish rolls.
Oh boy.
Oh wow.
I fail.
Okay.
I fail my selfish.
Okay.
Pass.
I fail. I can't believe it.
Oh my god.
Check her
Okay,
selfish.
let's
Is
see.
that-
Something for
Thank
beast.
God for having 13 generous.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Indeed.
The
Yes.
Christian God.
Right.
Hey.
Definitely want to fail that one. Who,
Pagan.
so Cormac made it.
My god says go.
My god says green means go. I've never seen a bow like that. All right, so I'm going to roll versus its allure. This is a 15. So if I make this roll, you're going to go for it.
Is there a staircase to a third floor?
Yes.
Just curious.
Oh,
okay.
of course.
Oh God.
I hope we
Full
make
of-
it.
What's
So-
Naked women or
Yeah,
something.
probably.
So I did make that roll. So Cormac has to give in to this one.
Oh Jesus.
Well, and as you're heading towards the bow, you just start seeing all this other cool stuff, and you just start loading your pack, basically.
And can I tell Ponce to load some stuff too?
Absolutely, yeah.
Ponce?
Yeah.
Whatever you can grab.
So,
Make yourself useful
so he's
for
succumbed
once.
to gold fever.
Cormac, no.
Oh my God. Think about the questing beast.
I am! Yeah, so basically, he is out of the story for the remainder of the tower venture here.
But making it rich.
Yes. So the rest of you press on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, I forgot to mention that Dirac is staying outside with the remaining horses and so
Oh,
forth.
he wouldn't.
Yeah.
He couldn't even offer me his armor.
Would it have fit you?
Probably not.
You're a
he's a
size
little
kid.
I'm a size 18.
Yeah, no.
No.
Yeah.
No.
He could be a big kid.
No, he's size 12 actually. So.
It could fit Virgil.
That'd be a test.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
Dear
right.
Virgil.
Like the breastplate could just go over your shoulder or something.
Yeah.
So the three of you head up the spiral stairs to the third floor, and this room is illuminated, but by a light source you can't quite make out. It's like almost like ambient light. But there are all these niches in the walls, and in every niche is a different like holy symbol or something. Like Kinrain, you spot a little like almost miniature oak tree growing out of some earth that's set into the niche, little bonsai oak. And then Tathan spots a crucifix, Concord spots another crucifix.
Yeah.
There's several crucifixes, but like Celtic cross and like kind of Roman style crucifix, that kind of thing. But like you even see like some weird ass bronze sculpture of some dude sitting with his legs crossed and his hands like this. There's just like all these weird religious symbols.
What the?
Yeah. So anyway, it's very quiet and very peaceful in this room.
We feel compelled to worship.
No.
No? Oh.
We feel compelled to press on and, rescue this damsel.
If you'd like.
Definitely, yeah.
All right. So there's some stairs going up. Head on up.
All right.
Okay.
Let's.
Okay, we don't have to roll.
Don't make any rolls.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of scarier.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm almost disturbed.
Just a little bit more unease here.
Yeah.
All right. So you head up the stairs, and you come out onto another floor. This one has some arrow slits in it, and the last fading beams of the sunset are casting a dim gloom into this room. It is completely empty. There's a door on the far side of the room, and standing at the door is a woman. Probably not Lady Francis though.
Okay.
Because she looks very self-assured, and she's also wearing these white robes that kind of shimmer, in the light. So, She says, "Welcome, Sir Knights. The door behind me is a test. Only I can open the door. And each knight who wishes to continue must swear on his sword before I do so that no matter what you see when I open the door, you will proceed through.
Oh.
The choice is yours. You do not have to proceed. But if you swear that oath, then you are honor bound to do so.
And then you will release Lady Frances to us.
You will simply pass on to the next floor of the tower.
Is Lady Frances on the next floor of the tower?
Indeed she is.
All right.
Then I swear by my sword.
I do
I
as well.
swear.
All right, swords come out. All three of you swear on it?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So she
Your funeral.
Great. Yeah.
So she gives you this sort of like cocky grin, and she turns and she opens the door, and you are hit with a blast of hot air, and you see that there's a stairway leading up that is just engulfed in flames. The walls, the stairs, everything is just constant flames.
Oh, good thing I dressed light.
Her cocky smile turns into sort of a cold smile as she turns and walks into the flames, and her robes catch fire, and she's just laughing as she walks up the stairs, and then her skin is like crackling and the fat is melting off, and then the muscles are sizzling.
Did we go back to Call of Cthulhu?
And then it's just
Yeah.
Sand rolls, guys.
and then
Yeah,
it's just
exactly.
a skeleton that just falls apart and collapses into ash, basically. And
Yep,
the
I'm
laughter-
insane.
And the, and the laughter dies away. And you are all
Oh,
left
wow.
facing this flaming staircase.
All
Well,
right.
let's
Who wishes to go first?
just but a trick.
I'll go first.
All right, make a valorous roll.
Can I boost this with honor?
Yeah, sure.
Success.
Okay.
Succeeded my valorous.
Okay, and what'd you roll?
A 1.
A 1,
Translated to a 7.
7. All right. Who wants to roll next?
Oh, passion. Which I make.
Okay.
So I got
A crit.
a crit.
All right, very good. And
Nice.
Concord?
Can I impassion with Love Wife?
Because you want to see her again?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Yep. So, where's he at? Oh, yep. Oh, I make it.
Great.
And Valorous. I make that too.
All right, what'd you roll?
13.
Great.
Plus.
Plus 10. Right.
What's your valorous right now? What's-
16.
Okay, so
26.
So you got a 19.
So 19. Very good, very good.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's a 19. All right, so everyone check your valorous. Everyone check the passion that you used to impassion. Okay, let's see here. All right, the result. Okay, so basically your results determine the order actually in which you guys went up those stairs.
Oh gosh.
So Kinrain first.
All right, so Kinrain, make an honor roll, please.
I make it.
Okay, very good. So, so you guys all see Kinrain just walk right up those stairs, doesn't catch on fire.
Okay.
All right, so Concord, you're up next. Honor roll, please.
Honor?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Passion.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Make it.
You made it. All right,
Yeah.
so you're on up the stairs as well, and take it.
This isn't so bad.
I make it.
Very good. So all of you pass through the flames unharmed. All right, so.
To be fair,
9. I'm glad I didn't make it this far.
I was either going to make my
Yeah.
honor or fumble it.
Oh, you're at that point. That's always a fun point to be at. All right. So, all right. So yes. So Kinrain, you went first. So you emerge out onto the roof of the tower. It's 15 feet square. There's a crenellated wall around the exterior. You've come out at kind of one end of the roof. Opposite you is a knight in full armor. Perched on the crenellation next to him is a griffin. The lady in white is on the other side, looking quite intact. And then over in the corner is a young lady in just sort of courtly garb. sort of hugging her knees and looking like she's been crying quite a bit. She's a lovely lady and looks quite the pathetic creature. So you can make a lustful roll, actually, to see how you feel about that.
I make it.
You make it. So you're like, she's hot. I'm rescuing her. All right. So
Apparently, yes.
Yes. So
She hot? I'll save her. No? Well,
Sorry, wrong roof.
Have you guys seen the comic where it's like the guy comes up and he's like, "Oh, princess, I'm here to save you," and she's like, "Oh, I'm not a princess." He's like, "Oh." And then he like just walks away, and then like you hear the crunching of bones and screaming.
Oh my god.
That sound.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, he'll challenge you to single combat.
Okay.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can I impassion my?
Absolutely.
Me doing my spear.
Okay. Good. He has a sword and shield.
Okay.
Spear versus sword.
What?
Tiebreaker, guys.
If I already checked it, I can use it again. I just
Oh,
wanted
yeah.
to check, right?
Exactly.
Okay. And I make it.
Okay,
So
great.
it's a
Plus
28. Okay.
10. Here we go.
I got a 27.
Nice. I also got a crit. So you guys lock blades and jostle each other a bit. So that's a D3 damage to each of you.
I got a 1.
And I did 1 to you as well. Let's see here. Okay, so new round.
I got a 11.
I got a 12. So let's see here. Lands a good hard blow on you for 21. So less your armor and shield, that's 5 points damage to you directly.
Okay.
And dexterity roll.
Okay. What'd I make?
Okay, great. New round.
20.
20. So that's a crit.
Okay.
All right.
So I
did
get
not
to do
crit.
double damage?
Double damage.
Yes.
Okay, so it's 8. Okay.
That's a big old pile of dice.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I lost count. Okay, so it's 20.
That's 10.
42?
Whoa.
Such a good number.
Excellent number. All right, so let me see. He got his shield bonus as well as his armor. So let's see. After that, you did 26.
Jeez. All right.
Yeah,
Major wound?
It's good enough for a major wound on any of us.
that's definitely a major
Yeah.
wound. Also, auto knockdown. Also,
Steal the griffin.
just fly away, Kane. Just fly away. All
Yours
right.
for the taking.
He's not unconscious though, so but yeah, you lay a nasty blow that almost completely severs his shield arm. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I like going for the arms.
Yeah. I was like, well, that's the most likely place to get hit, really.
It's true.
Yeah. That or the head.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, new round.
I got a 16.
Okay. I got a 9. Go ahead.
Heroic music.
I know. I think that was.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. They're both 6.
22?
Okay, so let's see. Let's see. After armor, that's 6 left. So, all right. So you hit him again. This time on the helm. You knock the helm off. You see that. I mean, it was an open-faced helm, and he just appeared to be kind of a clean-shaven fellow. You know, like nothing really remarkable. You do note when you knock his helm off, though, that his hair was almost like a kind of silver color, although he doesn't appear to be old. But you know, you hit him hard enough to knock the helm off and cut a gash on his scalp. And at that point, he throws his sword down and says, "Very well fought, Sir Knight. Your compatriots may join you, and you may have the lady back." And with that, he heads over to the griffin and just swings up onto it.
I thought the next person would have to fight the griffin.
And takes wing. Takes wing and
And the lady in
flies off.
white?
The lady in white, just as the rest of you come up, she just walks past you and goes down the stairs.
Oh.
Okay.
So, very nice. So at any rate, Lady Frances jumps up and runs over and hugs Kinrain. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, and that's basically fade out on you guys looking all heroic. You when you head back down, you find
Cormac's getting rich.
you find
Stuff in
Cormac,
every little pocket.
and you find Cormac stuffing his pockets with dead leaves.
Dead leaves.
What about the bow?
What about the bow?
It was a branch from a tree. Like,
Might be a really good branch. Yeah, not a really good branch.
no, worm eaten. The tower itself.
Just leave it, Ponce. Just leave it.
Do you smack Ponce with it?
Yeah.
Lance, what have you done to my riches?
My riches.
Why did you tell me it was leaves?
Yeah, exactly. Fool.
Yes, I knew they were leaves. I'll take them anyways.
So, all right. No, actually, so with the failed passion roll for Cormac, you are actually quite melancholy. So,
Yeah.
Lady Frances, though, she.
So does that mean I don't lose a point then?
If you don't want to, and Lady Frances will actually lead you back to the castle. You don't have to lose a point if you don't want to.
Adventures almost over. I'd be pretty melancholy, man. That was like.
Yeah, he's got kind of the short end on that one. But yeah, ladies having a lady present is actually really good for curing melancholy. So
Should just keep one around.
exactly.
I was just gonna stay here and wither, but I'd go home.
Our token lady.
Yep. So so as you guys leave the tower, you glance back, and sure enough, it's back to its old ruined silhouette in the moonlight.
How about the guys we killed? Are they still on the ground?
They are very much real. Yes.
Okay.
So.
Yay!
Them for money?
No, they're pretty poor.
I just tossed some leaves on them.
Hope you do better in your next life.
Ouch.
Maybe they take leaves.
And now I take my leave.
Oh.
Snap.
All right. So, are we okay to go maybe another 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, you guys ride back to the castle, bringing Lady Frances with you, and there you are received by King Kanan, and of course, Sir Dirac, saw the guy fly off on his griffin. Needless to say, there was no sign of the lady in white as you guys departed the tower, and he didn't see her leave. But he's more than happy to tell his father all about your adventure, and Lady Frances chiming in, particularly with Kinrain.
I might even compose a poem about this.
And so King Kanan stands and he says, well, I have been considering your letter, and he turns to Sir Elad as well, and he says, I've been considering your letter, and in light of your great heroism as well, I have to say that I would be a fool not to pledge my my sword to King Uther.
Huzzah!
And you can all count on my assistance and my armies. So let us drink to celebrate our new alliance.
Haha!
Yes.
Wine is preferred. Let me get an awareness roll from all of you, actually.
Fail.
I fail.
Fail.
Very good. So,
it was poison.
We all dropped dead.
Yeah, exactly. You idiots. No, you all down your wine just fine, as does Cannon. And he says, now we have a feast to attend. Oh, excuse me. Oh,
What?
something in my throat.
What?
Oh, God.
Ah.
And he just falls over.
What?
Who?
King Canaan.
No!
Ah.
Convulsing, blood pouring from his mouth, from his ears, from his eyes.
Oh God!
How could he be so unaware of what he was drinking?
Damn it, bring the wine flask, not the poison flask.
Well, and everyone's like, oh my God, he's been poisoned. And someone else is shouting, it was his son, it was Dirac, I saw him hand him the goblet.
Kill him.
And Dirac's like, no, it wasn't me, I swear. I mean, I handed him the goblet, but I didn't put anything in the goblet, I swear.
Oh.
Oh God.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Would have been really useful to make that awareness roll.
Yeah. Nope.
Well,
First aid?
Mouth to mouth pumps.
I think I got a bandage.
Oh God.
I'll stuff you with leaves.
Oh man.
Well,
How dead does he look? Super dead.
Super dead.
Oh God.
Necromancy
Like
rolls.
actual pink flesh is now coming up out of his
Ah! We did go into cult.
so who's the next one in line? Like
It would be Dirac.
It would be.
He's the
okay.
heir to the throne.
Oh, great.
So it's just total pandemonium.
Yeah.
And
Well, now we have to go report back to Uther.
I guess we'll try to keep people from ripping Dirac to shreds.
It's true, because I
Yeah.
have a high justice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
All right. So swords out.
Yeah.
Swords out.
Yeah.
Dirac heard him confirm that there's going to be an alliance, right? Like, he knows.
He could, yeah. I mean, he was there.
Yeah, we'll.
Gotta uphold that. That was
Dirac
our
rode
mission.
with us, right, to rescue Frida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anything, I mean, he can't be killed by the mob. There's got to be a,
Trial or
Inquisition.
something.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you get your swords out, and people are like, whoa, okay, yeah, you're fully armored knights. We forgot. And and a lad steps up and he says, now this is none of our business, and we will be on our way soon. But justice must be served, and we will not have any mob violence directed against this fine young man here. I want to get all of your word of honor as noblemen and ladies that will occur. And there's a sort of like, resentful muttering, but people are like, yes, that's only fair. And so Elad looks at the rest of you and he says, I don't think it's safe to stay here any longer. We must depart, even though it is nighttime.
Yes, I don't fancy vomiting up my innards.
Yeah.
I'm like checking for signs of choking in myself.
You're like,
Yeah.
my throat.
It's so parched.
Yeah, it's kind of sore. And you guys feeling this?
Itchy.
My throat feels yeah. Oh, dying. No, wait, actually, no.
Sorry, it was just the fish. Terrible, guys.
Okay. Just, like when you hear about something and then you start imagining the symptoms. So, Sir Orcus sees to all of your horses being brought out and set you on your way, basically.
Yep.
And so you ride through the night at Elad's insistence. You ride hard for Estregales. And after 2 days of living rough and not stopping for anything, you get back to Carleon, where Nanteliad, interviews you all closely. What exactly happened and so forth, And he looks quite stricken, both at the death of his old friend and also that that boy was not ready to be king. That alliance will fall apart, and he's going to have his hands full with all the hill folk and the tribesmen. I don't think he's going to be able to help you out as much as his father might have liked. Well, I'm sure you need to get back to your own kingdom soon and
But we do
convey
have your
this
friendship.
sad news, of course, and I will do my best. If the Irish leave me alone, I can certainly spare some troops.
Okay.
Thank you.
That will be good news. Yeah.
Indeed. So yeah, he sends you on your way, and you all arrive back in Sarum. Give your report to the Earl. The Earl dispatches Elad to London to report to the king. You receive some grim news that Octa and Diosa are indeed again on the march and are currently ravaging Lincoln, the Duchy of Lincoln. Duke Lindsay and his noblemen are shut up in their castles and fortified manors, just trying to ride it out.
Oh.
So, yeah, all indications are the army will be raised next year to battle these Saxon fiends once again, and you all remember how well that went last time. So,
Indeed.
Yeah.
yes, another big battle looms next year. So, Roderick sends you back to your manors with a dire warning to put away as much stock as you can and practice your martial skills. Sharpen your swords. Battle is coming.
Indeed.
So that's 494.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Good game, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shame about the poisoning.
That is just terrible. I totally did not see that coming.
So who would have done that? Would have been Saxons or Merlin?
Murder the poisoner.
Or it could have just been one of the hill folk who wasn't interested in joining up with Uther.
Yeah.
Could have been something as simple as that.
Indeed. Local politics.